Were you, or were you not, on a gay cruise?
No, you're 120% dick pic.
Everybody that age, they're sperminator.
Yeah.
We don't care about anything else. We're a walking hard on looking for a hole.
That's. I have to say you're right on that one. Oh, my God.
A stiff breeze comes through the room, and you return the favor.
Gonorrhea. Oh. Somewhere on the outside of this building, there is a hole where squirrels come in.
Better than a hole where dicks come in.
Yeah, better than that.
Going down the stairs to wash the laundry. What the hell? Shh. Pizza. Stop! Stop it now! I order you to stop! I'm still touching myself.
Yeah!
All young bitches want to do is pop pills, smoke weed, get drunk, lay around, suck dick, eat hot Cheetos, charge they phone, get a sew and weave, twerk, be bisexual, eat McDonald's, wash they pussy in the sink, lie, take selfies, and talk shit through Wi-Fi because they phone never on.
I think washing they pussy in the sink is my favorite part. The Vietnamese trade in dongs. Figuratively and literally, I'm sure.
Oh, my God, that's hilarious.
I did decide to look it up. 500,000 dongs is a good night for Pop's ex.
Like most women, he's an emotional thinker.
Good God.
I mean, that's part of the problem we're having now in our society is we have a bunch of emotional thinkers that want the world to, to fall in line with their emotions. That's not... look, reality doesn't give a shit about emotions.
It's my lived truth. Fuck your lived truth.
No, it's not. It's your perspective.
Kiss my ass.
Literally like, hey, Sergeant Pop, you got to turn your bear suit. I'm like, over my dead body. No. Just give me a statement of charges. Yeah. You're never getting this back. Yeah. You can suck it.
I'm going to wear this with my Russian coat.
you will bury me in this. Hey! Why you gotta fucking be like that, man?
Because I'm an asshole, and I learned from the best. I'm sitting across from him, and I'm pointing at you with all 4 fingers.
All right, first of all, the Russian jacket is World War II surplus.
I'll send you a picture of it, Sarge.
Yeah, okay. I
got you standing wearing it with holding 2 giant buckets like you just collected all the chum from behind the dump dumpster at the bar, and you're going to go home and make ice cream out of it.
What's up, savages? Terrence Pop here with another episode of Grunt Speak, which actually is live from the lair. And I'm back, baby. I'm sorry. I had to take a week off. My mother passed away last Monday, and it's not like it wasn't, we didn't know it was coming, but it's still a painful thing, and it is what it is. But she's in a much better place, and she's out of pain, so I can take a lot of solace in that. But today, we're going to be covering the Daycare Apocalypse. Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it again, and I'm going to put it into the third revision of my book, The Warrior's Way and Soldier's Soul. Mercy is cheap, but compassion is goddamn expensive. And that's what we have now. We've actually had our compassion weaponized against us and used to fund a bunch of fucking criminals who have milked this country out of billions of dollars. And that's just the shit they found in the past 4 years. This could be trillions upon trillions of dollars of your taxpayer dollars that is given away because of some compassion, and it's weaponized against us. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm sick and damn tired of this bullshit. I'm sick and tired of us giving away billions of dollars to other fucking countries for I don't know what reason. And yes, I'm talking about you, Israel. I have no problem against the Jewish community, and I have no problem against the Muslims and the Islamic community. I have a problem with us, the American taxpayer, paying for this bullshit till we can't fucking afford it. I'm fucking pissed off. And the only reason I'm not going to drink tonight is because I drank a whole bottle, a moron-sized bottle of Jameson in the past week while I binge-watched shows to get over my issue because my mother passed away. So Happy New Year. Hopefully you like the show. It's going to be funny. It's going to be tragic. And by the time we're done, you all are going to be pissed off beyond compare. Bring it on, Battle Dwarf. Let's get this whole thing going.
No, that's it. That's the end of the show. You just did the whole thing.
But it's true.
You essentially cover. Yes. I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off early and just say Bolshevik and get it out of the way because you guys are going to need to drink because the shit I have to tell you. Oh, boy.
This is insane. I'm really upset.
I haven't shown you this one yet. So let's start from the beginning. A guy, YouTuber, he basically doxes the Somali community in Minneapolis. And where's his... I have so many links that I just don't know what to do. This Nick Shirley kid's 24 years old. He's just a YouTuber, and he starts to notice stuff. Now, it turns out he's been doing this for like a year. He's been tracking all of this stuff for like a year. And one of the things the leftists are going after him for right now, well, if you knew about it from a year, you're an accomplice. No, he was investigating what was going on, is what that was all about. He wanted to be sure he was right. He wanted to be sure that he wasn't just being a dick. Because there are some opportunities to be a dick here. There just are. And he starts looking into it, and he starts finding just all kinds of crazy stuff. And this story blows up on December 26th of last year. Happy New Year, you forgots, by the way.
Yeah, we forgot.
Exactly. Right away, the social media starts blowing up with all of this stuff, and he gets like 1 million views almost instantly. But the thing is, the press decides that they don't want to cover it.
Yep. Let's go through it.
I am. Fox News actually covered it. Their top 10 headlines from that day, I realized right away what I needed to do. The second it happened, I'm like, let's go to the media the morning of the 27th, because that's the tell, because it blew up all day on the 26th. So on the 27th, put in Minnesota in their search bar. Now, just Minnesota. Fox News has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories going on. CNN has none. MSNBC has none. And I didn't count ball game stories. There were a lot of Minnesota Vikings ball game stories going on, but nothing about fraud. Reuters actually did one. FBI investigating Minnesota fraud. Okay. AP, nothing.
Okay.
These guys just don't They don't want to report any of this stuff.
Stand by.
Yeah.
I want you guys to cut this into a short. President Trump, why are we allowing certain aspects of the mainstream media to be completely silent on the fraud that's taking place across this country? This mainstream media is using our airwaves and our tax dollars to lie to us, push propaganda. And it's about time you pull their licenses and take them off the goddamn air, because this is costing us trillions of goddamn dollars. And 2 generations have been poisoned by their propaganda. Playtime is over. Okay, go back to what we're talking about.
I'm just going to sit here and drink and push the one button that puts you up on the screen and lets you rant.
But that needs to happen.
You're right. You're absolutely correct.
This is and like MSNBC. They're like, oh, we changed our name. They're the same bullshit. CNN is called Communist News Network for a reason.
Yes.
Why are they still in business?
Yes.
Get them the fuck out of here. This is bullshit.
Oh, let's take that one down.
I'm sorry.
We're going to add that one to the stage. Now, first of all, this starts with the Somalis. That's where Nick Shirley started all of this stuff. And I was thinking, wait a minute. How the fuck did we get here in the first place?
Battledorf.
What?
That screen looks really sharp. Much better than your old computer. Excellent.
Oh, outstanding. Yeah, this is the new computer. Everything has been ported over. It literally took me like 4 days to port everything over. That's how much shit there is.
Yeah, and we have an individual supporter send us a laptop and a desktop to replace the ones that we have upstairs that are running on Windows 10. So thank you so much.
Yeah, that's fucking outstanding.
Fuck yeah.
For the record, I have over 300 gigabytes of Redonkulas and the layer shit. I've got extensive archives of
I have a feeling,
yeah,
sometime in the future, and it might be after I'm dead, a lot of that stuff, and especially the outtakes when we filmed all these videos, is going to be worth a lot of money.
Would be good though. We will get our Van Gold.
As you all know, I don't do this for the money.
That's true.
I'm paid in lives.
The joke there, for those of you uneducated cretins, is Van Gogh never made any money. He never got any payment for most of his work. He didn't become famous until after he was dead.
Yep.
Anyway, here we are. Somali migration to the United States, 1970s to present. Why? Okay, these are the people that 2,500 years ago, there are letters from Greek traders specifying stay away from that particular coast of Africa because the people are savage cannibal pirates. Generally considered to be a hostile work environment, if I am not mistaken.
Well, I think savage cannibal pirate goes pretty much right to the top of the list. The only thing that really competes with that is pirate slavers.
They were that as well.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well, hey, we did have that movie with Tom Hanks, the rumored kid diddler. So I said rumor. I didn't say it was fact. So don't sue me. Just saying.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Anyway, why is the United States suddenly importing Somalis? Didn't we have that little incident in Mogadishu? The whole Gothic serpent thing where we lost 19 guys and a couple of helicopters and a bunch of...
One of the main reasons that happened is arrogance and pride.
It was arrogance and pride.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is a tiny little country and there's not a lot of people there. There aren't a lot of people there. How big of a deal can this possibly be?
Oh, here we're zooming out. Oh, holy shit. If you guys want these outlines, please send us an email to redonkulas12@gmail.com and we will send you all of this shit.
How big of a deal can this possibly be? Well,
and that's you have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more of these, don't you?
Are you looking at the side there?
Yes.
That is style sheets.
Oh, okay.
Weirdo.
Sorry.
That's why I do this stuff and you
rewind.
Yeah.
Disregard everything I just said.
Yeah.
Begin.
I can go boop and it would change to blue. Yeah.
Okay.
Or I can go like that and it changes to that.
But still, it's pretty damning.
Yeah.
And just keep in mind, this is only a week old.
We'll look. No, this is the history of Somalis coming to the United States.
I'm talking about the fraud.
Yes, that's correct.
The fraud has made it into the mainstream about a week now.
This blew up so quickly.
Yeah.
This thing blew up so quickly that I had to stop gathering data.
Yes. Because you have 10% of all the shit that's out there.
Yeah. This is like 10% of it. After I show you this, I'll show you the rest because this gets ugly really fast. But we'll go through just the 1970s. What the fuck is going on? Why are Somalis coming here at all? Very early arrivals, dates late 70s to 1989, like a couple thousand. And a lot of it was education and professional opportunities and family reunification. Method of arrival, standard immigration channels, student visas, employment visas, family-sponsored visas, settlement areas. These were dispersed. It was New York, Philadelphia, Atlanta. I also happen to know that it was Maine and Washington State as well. Policy and context events, Cold War era U.S. immigration framework. This is a big one. This is Somalia was aligned with the USSR until the late 1970s and then shifted toward alignment with the United States. Now, what happened in the late 1970s, early 1980s in the USSR? It didn't collapse. There was another event, and not a lot of people know about this.
I don't know about it.
The Jewish element of the Soviet, the intelligentsia, fled the country because the Russians were sick of them, and they all came here. And unfortunately, those dates all line up with this date.
Well, isn't that strange?
They line up. I'm not saying they're related. I'm not saying this is exactly how it went down.
But it does seem like a particular population gets involved right before bad shit happens.
Yes. They line up perfectly. I looked at some of the dates, and it's one group shows up from the Soviet. A year or two later, the other group starts to show up. And policy starts to shift.
But that was like 50 years ago.
Yeah.
So
was 50 years ago.
Yeah.
That's exactly correct. Now, in the 90s, the start of refugee resettlement. We all know what happened there. That was 1999. 1993 is when Black Hawk Down, when Gothic Serpent went down.
Yep. Which was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. About 2,500 of them came. And that was because of the Somali Civil War, collapse of their central government in 1991, which is what kicked off Gothic Serpent, which is a huge clusterfuck. And then U.S. refugee resettlement program, State Department admissions, and I don't know what VOLAG administration is. I forgot to look that up. Shame on me. But these guys went to Minnesota, New York, Texas, Arizona, and Maine. Why they didn't include Maine here, I don't know. But
because that's blowing up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And listen, you're going to find all kinds of fraud in all of the blue states. And Michigan is technically a blue state. We have all kinds of fucking fraud going on here.
Yeah. Huge amounts of fraud. We could do a whole show just on that, and we may.
Yeah, we may.
We could spend this year, we could spend 2026 doing individual state shows on fraud.
Yeah,
there's that much out there.
I would love to do a show on Gretchen Hitler.
You're being a little hard on the Austrian painter there, buddy.
Okay. I'm sorry. What are you gonna
do? Anyway, Somalia designated a major refugee-producing country. Here is where shit is really sideways. The U.S. Refugee Act of 1980 basically allows for our government to dump refugees, quote, from any country in your lap all they want. U.S. Refugee Act of 1980.
And I bet you 10-1 that Refugee Act, if you go to the notes and how they argued it, they probably argued compassion.
Yes, that's exactly correct. Now, here's one that a lot of people don't know.
Winner chicken dinner. All right.
You know about the Real ID Act? You know about Real ID?
Well, I had to get a Real ID.
Right. Yeah. Also, in that December 2005 Real ID Act, which is what it's called in Congress, if you go in there, what happens in 2005 is they take the Immigration Act of 1980 and they remove all caps on the number of refugees that can come into the country.
Oh, so they can have a tidal wave.
They slid that right by us. Nobody questioned it.
Yep.
Nobody questioned the Real ID Act. Why is the federal government issuing IDs?
Yeah. Again, tidal wave of compassion that we have to fucking pay for with our tax dollars.
Yes.
Are you sick of it?
Yep. Yeah. It gets a little
I smell corruption.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With a hint of reasons in vagina.
Yeah. Now, before we start going into
get yourself rich and fuck everyone else.
Before we start going into the little details, I started putting this together on, so you can see at the top, I label my shows. There's 30 December show. I started putting this together on Sunday, December 28th. I knew right away what we wanted to do. Here's a funny video on the Maduro snatch. We'll do that later. Anyway, this is how much data I got in 2 days.
Wow.
Wait, we're not done.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
You can move the bar over to the right and show yet more.
Yes, that's correct. There's more over there. That's not really the point, though, because now it actually gets ugly. And this is the follow-on data.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but the rumor on the street is the Somalis have put out bounties.
It's still going. Yeah, we're going to get to that. It's still going.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It got ugly really.
We can send you all of this.
Fast.
You just send us an email to redonkulas12@gmail.com. If you have another, if you do another podcast or if you're a news show or a reporter and you want this information, just send us an email. We don't care. We'll send it to you.
Oh, yeah. I'd be happy to.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to. Now, what I have been able to do, the reason I was able to do this in a matter of days instead of a matter of weeks, like it used to take me, is I use AI to speed research, and I go through it. I get rid of what I don't need.
Called Spurge.
Yep. And then I edit and revise the stuff that we do need. But I can now do 2 or 3 weeks of work in about 2 days, thanks to being able to run the AI shit. Let's see where we're to share the screen again. That's the thing, isn't it? You always get stuck with the whole sharing the screen routine. We need a.
If we had a better budget, we'd have a full-time producer.
Yeah,
and we would be able to do at least 5 shows a week, one a day.
Yeah. Breaking: U.S. District Attorney admits Minnesota Somali fraud has cost U.S. taxpayers nearly the entire GDP of Somalia.
Which is not high. Listen, and this has only been a week. We're going to find more. It's only 12 billion. There's going to be more.
Oh, so it's only 12 billion of our tax dollars. I have a really
I'm saying it like that. Facetiously, yeah, whatever. I'm saying it like that because it's going to be way more than that. We're going to be in like the 36 to 46 billion dollar range just in Minnesota after I guarantee you within
there's no question to that.
And that's just one fucking state.
There's absolutely no question to that. Now, on December 28th, all of a sudden, the FBI is saying they surged agents to Minnesota to combat the widespread fraud. And Pam Bondi starts talking about she's got prosecutions. Yeah, but if you go and read the prosecutions she's talking about, they're from 2022.
Yes.
They were 3 years old. The FBI got caught with their pants down by a 24-year-old fucking kid with a YouTube channel.
And you know what? That's what independent journalists should be doing. And we have a critical shortage of those. All we have is mainstream media and big tech reporters who have been bought and paid for by USAID money, which is, we've covered this already. They don't represent us, the American people, anymore.
No.
They're talking to us, not for us.
Yeah, you're absolutely
Fuck
110% correct.
God, I'm getting so mad.
Yeah, it's this whole show is just one big ball of fucking
God,
anger.
I need a heavy bag in the house. I need a heavy bag in the house.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This
All
whole show is just one big fucking ball of anger, dude.
I'm getting a headache.
That's what it is.
It's
You'll be
bad.
fine. You'll be fine. So let's see some raid on fake daycare centers. Agents have recently been seen raiding Somali healthcare businesses. Yay! Yeah, that's because you got caught with your fucking pants down by a 24-year-old kid. Okay. A Somali politician in Maine has just placed a bounty on the head of the journalist, Nick Shirley. Let's have a listen.
Can't hear it.
What?
No sound.
Oh, you're kidding.
You might have to take it down and reload it.
Oh,
because StreamYard asshole.
Our StreamYard is asshole. Okay, let's do that real quick. Let's remove that.
StreamYard asshole.
StreamYard asshole. Share screen. Chrome tab. There we go. Now we should have sound. Let's put that back.
Hopefully it works.
There. Let's put that guy back up there. Yeah, low budget, shoestring budget, guys. You know the rule. You know the drill. Here we go.
So a Somali American politician here in Maine, Abdullahi Ali, has placed a murder bounty on a journalist for reporting a fraud scandal for millions of dollars involving Maine Care. No wonder fucking Maine Care and taxes are so expensive here. It's being funneled back to Somalia. And they're openly putting murder bounties on people reporting it. Is this the kind of diversity we wanted here in Maine? Are you fucking liberals happy? So a Somali...
All right, stop it right there. Okay. Now I'm speaking to all the veterans out there. I myself took the oath of enlistment 8 times, maybe more with extensions. I did 33 years. Okay, and let me just read this to you so you don't forget it. I state your name of enlistee. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me according to regulation and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. These people are putting bounties out on us. I believe that falls into the realm of domestic enemies. I could be wrong. That is just my opinion. All right. Sorry.
No, you're right. You're right. We're at war. Yeah. We are at war inside the United States of America. This is now a battle zone. They have declared it. They have placed murder bounties on American citizens. They are clearly, openly looting. New York is now an Islamist communist stronghold. They're playing the call to prayer 5 times a day in New York City. That also happens in several cities in Detroit. In the Detroit, in the greater Detroit area. What's that?
Just in Dearborn.
No, Hamtramck too.
Well, they touch. They're pretty much the same. And there's, I believe, there's 2 or 3 lawsuits that are working through the chain about that.
We're not voting our way out.
No. You're not. We're not voting our way out, and no judge is going to be able to gavel out what's going to happen.
Let me be clear, as we have made abundantly clear over and over and over, we're not advocating for violence. We're just saying the stage has been set.
Yeah, and we're using historic examples.
Yep.
I mean, this has happened before.
Yes.
Like the Roman Empire. Very similar shit happened back then. There you go.
Don't get me started on Germanicus.
All right, no, keep going. You don't want none of that.
A rabbit hole.
We'll wind up with a rabbit hole video, and that'll
Did I
be
tell you
bad.
about that one time in Korea?
You sons of bitches.
You sons of bitches. Let's take this guy over there and share that tab instead. Now, what's today? What's before I go doing that? What's today?
Jan 6.
Yeah. What happened today? 5 years ago.
There was a protest at the Capitol, and people went inside, and bad things happened.
Do you remember a female getting herself unalived?
Ashley Babbitt got her basically her thinking meat exposed to the air involuntarily. Yeah.
Wait, let me pump this up.
Make it bigger.
New records show the U.S. Capitol Police Captain Michael Byrd, who fatally shot unarmed J6 protester Ashley Babbitt without warning, has been running an unaccredited daycare center with his wife, Kaleska, from their Maryland home since 2008. Maryland's receipts indicate $190 million in daycare funds.
Wow. Yep.
How mad are you now?
Here's another
Are
thing.
you mad now?
I'm fucking furious. Here's another thing. Okay. They are going to basically find the fact that the 2020 election was beyond suspicious. I can't use the words here on YouTube.
I
They're
understand.
going to null and
That
void
clearly is
all.
the case.
Hang on. They're going to null and void virtually everything Biden has done. This particular police officer received a pardon for what he did. That is going to be null and void. I want to see that man tried for first-degree murder, and I want him to swing. I want him to get the death penalty.
Yes.
And he might be a veteran. I don't know.
I don't care.
I don't care.
You know what? I'm tired of that whole, he was a veteran. It should go harder on you if you were a veteran.
Especially if you're a cop.
Because to betray, you must first belong.
Correct.
It is worse if you were a veteran. Don't play that fucking veteran card with me. It's worse if you betray your country and kill your own people after you were a veteran. It's worse. I'm so fucking.
I'm so mad.
I'm so mad. I'm all kinds of.
I can feel the veins throbbing in my head right now.
Yeah. The back of my neck is hot. Like.
All right. Oh. Fuck me. And listen, this is probably just the tip of the iceberg.
I've just barely started touching on this.
I know.
I've just barely started touching on this.
Like the Whitmer thing about the ghost jobs. We keep raising our gas taxes here in Michigan to improve the roads. That never get any better. Yeah.
Well, you know what, though? At least the Maduro snatch was tight, unlike the Whitmer snatch.
Yeah, the rumor is that she'd like to take it in the bootay, but that's just a rumor from some of the people who went to high school with.
I know two guys who went to high school with her.
Yes, there you go.
Stories are actually allegedly true.
Allegedly true.
Stories are allegedly true.
Again, rumor.
Back to where we were. Hang on, because rabbit hole. Did I tell you about that time in Korea? I am gonna fucking. I can't even talk straight. I'm so mad I can't even talk straight. I was listening to this Nick Shirley interview about Somalians being imported by the Lutheran Church, so I started researching. This is an ex-user called Wall Street Apes. It was Barack Obama who paid the Lutheran Church NGO and additional NGOs over $100 million to bring in the Somalians and dump them in Minnesota. Obama funded it. Here's a list of all the NGOs Barack Obama paid to bring Somalians into America. I won't bore you to tears with the list.
Hang on a minute.
If this doesn't stop, Minnesota's done. It will be Somalia.
Like, we know the fraud attracted them, but initially what attracted them to come here, because a lot of them came underneath Obama with what was happening in Somalia. A lot of refugees were taken into the United States. What attracted them to come straight to Minnesota? It's freezing up here.
I think part of the reason was that the churches, especially the Lutheran Church, got involved with bringing over a lot of refugees, and it started back with the Hmong population, which was very large in St. Paul,
Yes.
And
I remember.
we were. I was happy to have them here. They worked. They opened businesses. They were good community members. They were good citizens. And so I think they leaned on the churches to say, "Hey, we need to bring these people over because they're refugees. They're fleeing conflict."
Okay, very briefly, you know who the Hmong are?
Yes.
For those of you out in the audience who don't know, they were called the Montagnards by the French.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people, along with some Vietnamese and some Lao, who lived in the mountains between Vietnam and Cambodia and Thailand and all of that. The Hmong were the ones who fought alongside and died alongside of our Green Berets through the whole Vietnam War. And when we pulled out, we left them there to die. An absolutely unforgivable act. Eventually, we started bringing a bunch of them over here. There was a girl on Gab for a little while.
Well, first of all, hang on. The betrayal of our allies during war happens every fucking time.
Yeah.
Why people keep believing what we say is beyond me. I don't even know. Like, we did the same thing to the Kurds.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I love my country. I just don't like shit that they do. All right.
It's our government. It's our government. Our country's fine. There's nothing wrong with our country.
Yeah.
It's our government is clearly we have a problem.
All right.
And
so
we're getting tired of it.
Yeah.
This doesn't stop. This Minnesota's done. It will be Somalia.
Yep.
How do you respond to that? How do you respond to that? Why are we allowing this to happen?
Oh no, this is how they'll respond.
Why are we allowing this to happen?
You're a xenophobic,
I don't care.
fearful individual.
Don't care.
You're for white supremacy. That is their argument. That is the argument that has shut us up for decades. Yep. It needs to fucking stop. Yep. You need to stop. Look, you need to vaccinate your brain against that shame and guilt talk that they use on you, because that's the primary tool of their propaganda manipulation.
In this particular case, I'm going to tell you what the thing to do is. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Lean into it. Lean into it. You're a racist. Okay. Now what?
That's why I came up with the istophobe igotist.
Istophobe igotist, yeah.
Whenever somebody starts talking to me like that, I look at them and go, yeah, I'm an istophobe igotist. But continue.
Yeah.
You have no argument. You have to attack me to try to shame me into silence. It's not going to work anymore. Fuck off.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. All these refugee groups that are coming in, the disgusting part to me is I've got Korean friends. I've got Vietnamese friends. I had Hmong friends. I haven't talked to a lot of the Vietnamese and the Hmong friends since the mid-'90s. After I went into the military, I lost touch with them because
there used to be a big Hmong population in Detroit.
There was. And there was a big Vietnamese population, too. I've been to a couple of Tet celebrations. They're fucking awesome. Vietnamese New Year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
And, dude, they eat. they love to party. They're the nicest people. But the point is, they came over here. Every one of them adapted to being American.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
You go into their home, and they have their traditional stuff there, and they've got all the things, and they like to eat their food. Frankly, Vietnamese is awesome because it's a fusion between French food and Chinese food.
Uh-huh.
Which is just good. which is really good. They're the only Asian country I've ever seen pull off a good sandwich.
Huh.
And to me, that's the measure of a culture. If you can't make a sandwich, what good are you?
I like that ramen soup with the eggs in it and shit.
It's called pho. Yeah.
Pho. Yeah, it's fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Fucking awesome. Anyway, the point being, they all became citizens. They all came here and adapted.
No, they didn't become citizens. They became Americans.
They became Americans. None of the groups coming here now have.
Yeah, and if there's no assimilation, it is an invasion, straight up.
Yeah,
domestic enemy.
Yep,
domestic enemy. Pay attention.
Yeah.
We're ringing the bell right here for you to listen to.
Yeah, and you get people. One of the other arguments they like to make: oh, not all of them. The problem in these cases is that. No, not all of them. But those that aren't are not discouraging the others and are actually, in many cases, actively cheering on the others.
Yeah, and listen, you can that's when you look at the welfare numbers for the Somalis.
Yep.
Those are a majority of people who have not assimilated. They want to live. They want to suck the tit of the government, and I'm sick of it.
The what?
Suck the tit.
No.
The
welfare use rates in Minnesota by households with children are what? What are the rates?
We got
89 motherfucking percent.
86%.
Freaking.
So the pink ones are American citizens. That's what the system is designed for. American citizens who are having a hard time and need a little help to get back on their feet.
Even that's a little high.
Yeah, it is. But look at this.
Well, we can talk about it.
Like, okay. The Somali immigrants are 3 times as high as U.S. citizens for welfare. 3 times.
They're basically all on welfare.
Yeah, domestic enemy.
Basically all.
And those sons of bitches have stole billions upon billions of dollars.
Yes.
And listen, okay, I know people are like, well, they all didn't do it. Listen, I'm getting to the point where I just don't care anymore. All right, and I can guarantee you, when enough Americans have had enough, this could get very ugly very quick. And I don't want to see that happen. Hopefully we can head it off at the pass. But I'm not the only one who's enraged, okay?
Everybody's pretty fucking angry about this.
When you bankrupt this country and everyone goes from how they're living now to like subsistence levels, because that's what happens after an economy collapses to a total extent, and it takes about a decade to scratch your way out of it.
Yeah.
Like there's going to be so many people pissed off that logic and reason is no longer going to work.
So let's play a little game called This Shit Is Starting to Show Up.
Okay.
This is a young American girl. She's probably 20, 21 years old.
So life update. I'm living in my car. My little S10. This is me. Stay home for the foreseeable future. And yeah, I don't know what to do. And I don't really have one. I toured 2 apartments yesterday. I won't qualify for them because you have to make 2.5 times the over $1,200 rent a month, and I don't even make the rent a month.
Why? I don't care what her situation is. There are going to be people, well, she probably did this, that, and the other. I don't give a fuck. She's an American citizen living in her car while Somalis are getting millions for fake daycares and living in homes and driving nice cars.
Yeah, I myself lived out of my car for about little over 6 months. That was very tragic.
Yeah,
like I literally went from having a house. My wife said I'm not happy. The guy in a dress banged a wooden hammer, and I'm homeless.
I was basically homeless. The only reason that I didn't have a roof over my head is because you gave me a fucking army cot in a back room in your house. I would have been living in my car.
That's what I do.
So
if you guys haven't noticed by now, I'm that guy who does what needs to be done or the right thing even when nobody is looking.
I'm not going to bake you cookies.
We don't have to get all weird about it.
You'll just fucking eat them all.
Yeah, I will. Especially
probably drink all the lemonade too.
Yeah, the bumpy cake. Wow, I love that shit.
That's a different rabbit hole. Anyway, no shit. There we were, hip deep in soju caps when this happened. Nick Shirley, how bad is this fraud? David, in my opinion, this is the worst fraud in human history. How much money do you think has been sent around fraudulently here inside Minnesota over the years? I would have to say anywhere from 80 to 100 billion dollars.
All right,
what's fraud happening here in Minnesota? You've been living here for years now. How bad is this fraud?
So I was born in Minneapolis a long time ago. I've lived my whole life here, and my opinion is that this is the worst fraud in human history. What is occurring in Minnesota and more specifically in the Twin Cities right now?
How much money do you think has been sent around fraudulently here inside Minnesota?
Over the years, I would say anywhere from 80 to 100 billion dollars.
All right, stop it right there. Okay, so he said 80 billion, 90 billion, right? Mm-hmm. An aircraft carrier costs $13 billion.
So that's 6 aircraft carriers.
That's 6 aircraft fucking carriers. A destroyer costs $2.2 billion. That's like 18, 20 destroyers. No, it's actually more than that. It's like 40 some odd destroyers. An F-35 costs $82 million. That's like a fleet of 900 F-35s went out the fucking door because of fucking compassion.
And our children are sleeping in their cars in the streets.
And our youth is sleeping. And we have vets on the street. We have U.S. citizens who can't fucking get a house or feed themselves. But yet like the whole Democratic Party is like, well, you know, they're making excuses for it. They're gaslighting us. It's about time we all said, go fuck yourself and get a new goddamn government.
Gas. Now, there's an interesting option.
And I just saw a news report. We have 60 senators who took money from Maduro. How many of them took money from the Somali immigrants? It was donated back to them by our own fucking tax dollars. All right, I'm sorry. Okay,
you okay?
Yeah, I'm losing my shit.
Mm.
Okay, keep going. Next one.
Okay. Just saying. I'm just saying. It's in the Declaration of Independence. I just wanted to bring that up real quick.
Yeah.
I've brought it up. We can move along now.
Yeah. Listen, and don't think the Republicans are any different.
No, they're not. They're worse because they pretend to be on our side.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Again, if you belong and you betray, it's worse.
Like, everyone needs to be fired, and we need to start over with like average people, and you have to have term limits because this is what you fucking get.
Well, here it gets better because HHS confirms that Somalia's UN ambassador was involved in a healthcare company convicted of Medicaid fraud. It's not a rumor anymore. It's confirmed. The Department of Health and Human Services has verified reporting that Abu Dahir Osman, Somalia's ambassador to the United Nations, was involved in a healthcare company convicted of Medicaid fraud. His company's NPI appears on the HHS Office of Inspector General's exclusion list, meaning conviction of program-related crimes with a mandatory minimum 5-year exclusion from Medicare and Medicaid. This is the same man who just assumed the rotating presidency of the UN Security Council on January 1st. He now has the authority to set global agenda, oversee international peacekeeping organizations, and authorize UN military actions. His background, he reportedly worked as a supervisor at the Medicaid office in Franklin County, Ohio.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is some bullshit here. This is serious. This is serious business, gentlemen.
What does this tell you? This is a UN high position. What does this tell you?
That they're going to weaponize the UN against us.
Mm-mm.
Oh, yes, they will.
But shut your fucking pie hole for a second.
Okay. Continue.
It tells you that this is international, that this is not just occurring inside of the United States. This is not some little fucking bubble where the Somalis have figured out how to just ass rape us endlessly. That's not what this is. This is happening on an international level. They know what they're doing. This guy just made head of the UN Security Council.
Yep.
This is
listen, we need to withdraw.
Effort to take the United States down.
We as a country need to get out of the UN.
Yeah.
Like literally, we should pull back all of our troops, all of our equipment, and say, "Go fuck yourself," and it'll go right back to the way it was. All of the countries fighting each other. You know, fucking, they can have at it.
Yeah,
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. All right,
you sick of it?
Look, yeah, I'm beyond. I'm pissed, man. I'm so pissed.
It's way beyond the pale. Look, this is just such an absolute mess. But some people have been striking back. There's a group in Ohio that has an operation going of their own. And this is a female attorney and a group of other people that are working with her. And she's showing up at these home health cares.
How may I help you?
Oh, are you with this?
What's going on?
I was just going to ask a couple questions about home health care for somebody in their 90s.
We're not ready to answer questions.
Okay. You're not taking patients?
No, we're not taking patients.
Okay. All right.
It's
So
free to go.
okay. Thank you very much. Hi.
Bunch of Somali guys just hanging around.
Asking about home health care services?
Look,
For
you're
somebody in their
not
90s?
asking home health care services. I know you. I know you.
I don't think you know.
What are you going to do about it?
Okay. I'm the heck.
No, I'm not gonna shake hands
That's
with you.
okay. That's fine.
You can record whatever you want.
Oh, I know. We're recording because I was
Because
assaulted.
I know you are just spreading a lot of bunch of BS.
What's the BS?
You're talking about Somalis. I've seen it so many times in Fox News.
I've spoken about the issue in Minnesota or Minneapolis in particular.
Listen,
This is making me
I'm
pissed.
listening.
listen.
I'm listening.
You are from India. You are not a white person.
I wasn't trying
Listen,
to pretend I was.
listen. Get off our house. You're not supposed to be here.
This isn't private property.
It's a
At
private
least
property.
It's not.
It's a private
I'm
property.
knocking on doors to
Look,
ask.
we've
We've got every right to be here.
No, you don't have every right to be here.
We have every right to
Why
be
are you
here.
guys
Spreading lies.
Wait.
We're not spreading any
Hold on one
lies.
second.
Yeah,
Can
you.
I-
This is what they do. Whenever you try to confront them on this, I
You need to
will
listen.
drag this on. This goes on for quite some time.
If you're going to do this, you need to roll there in fucking force.
Mhm.
Like, people need to band together and go film these sons of bitches, but don't show up in ones or twosies because that's how you get fucked up.
Yeah.
Show up in 20s. I put it in my safety briefing.
Yeah.
At the end of every show, there's safety in numbers, goddammit. Rack up, pack up, and stack up. We need to have a camera in every one of these fucking buildings and film them 24/7, 365 and make such a fucking stink that ICE shows up, the Department of Homeland Security shows up and arrests these individuals, gets their fucking records, digs through their bank records. We need to fucking bring this stuff to an end. This is disgusting.
And
It
our
really
law
is.
enforcement won't do anything about it. They're complicit in it. At this point, if law enforcement proceeds to interfere with any efforts to shut this down, law enforcement is in fact complicit. It's called misprision of felony, which means that you know about a felony, you have the authority to do something about the felony. You, despite having authority, refuse to do anything about the felony. That is a felony in and of itself. It's called misprision of felony.
Yep.
And that's what's going on with our law enforcement anymore right now. They're all guilty of somebody asked what part of Ohio, Columbus. They're all guilty of misprision of felony at this point in time. And
Correct.
we need to start demanding charges. This is why I put up the revoked consent thing. We don't have to take this shit. Our government was designed specifically not to take this shit. Our whole country was founded on not taking your shit. We're tired of taking your shit. We've had it. You know you're guilty. You know they're guilty. You have two choices right now. Side with them and get what's coming to you, or side with your own country and do something about this.
That's right. We're not calling for violence.
No,
But
I'm calling
listen,
for law. I'm calling for
those four
rule of
guys in
law.
that hallway would not come out and talk to her like that if there was 20 sons of bitches standing in that hallway going, yeah,
Mhm.
uh-huh.
Yep.
They wouldn't do it.
Maybe some unemployed Ohio football players.
Yeah. and let's be honest. Domestic enemy.
Yeah.
Domestic
This is it.
enemy
This
right
is-
there.
This is the definition of domestic enemy. Here's one of the other things that's been going on. People are showing up. People are starting to go to these places.
Good.
And I encourage this behavior. You need to go to
Troll
these
them.
places. You need to videotape it. You need to troll the fuck out of these people. But roll in numbers, like Pop was saying.
All right, guys. So we are here. We found it finally, all day long. The Somali Education Resource Center, Suite 301 here at 299 East Granville Road in Dublin, Ohio. Now, the deal is
Dublin, Ohio.
$14 million into this center here. This is a single office. And by the way, there's nothing inside it. We've already looked. It is very, very, very much dark, and it looks like there's maybe a couch inside. So not anything here. Very nice security system, which I found very strange. So I assume that they probably have now taken our video and everything of us standing out here. But there is nothing here. And again, where's the money? That's the real question. Where is the money? Because the organization is supposed to put $42 million over the past few years in taxpayer funding, and we have no access and we have no idea where it is. So we're just trying to ask some questions here, and we have yet to find anything at all. So we're going to keep looking, guys, but this is what we found so far.
Yeah. But again, if you show up to do that, you have 10 or 20 guys with you.
Yeah, you need to roll deep.
You need to roll deep. This is not a game. And listen, they're going to start the violence first if it goes there because they're desperate.
They've already gone to that. They've already started to go to the violence.
They put out bounties.
No.
It's got violent already?
Like I wouldn't have a video of it. Come on now.
All right, let's see it.
It's coming to America. Is that coming over here? Yes, it's coming. Wait, is this going to be one day America will become a Muslim state, a Muslim country. Our goal is to make America Islam. Really? Islamic state.
Anybody in Columbus? Global Mall.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, we thought that the poster was very interesting. It says no ice.
No ice for what?
Who are you, sir?
Who are you?
My name? My name is Anthony Rubin.
You're racist, this? You're even racist?
No, see, okay, stop it right there.
Jewish.
You see what they're doing there? They're trying to shame him. They're calling him a racist because that worked. That worked back in the day.
Yes.
It has to stop.
Yes. I don't care anymore.
We don't fucking care. This is our fucking country. God damn it.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I'm so pissed off. All right, let me take a break real quick.
Take a breather. You breathe.
This is what's going on.
Okay.
All right. We've been demonetized beyond all rhyme and reason. We are losing 500 subscribers a month because YouTube is taking away our subscribers, and we can't seem to climb above 135,000. We're somewhere around 131, 132,000. We would go down a lot faster if we didn't have people, subscribing to our channel on a regular basis. And we've been demonetized beyond all rhyme and reason. I have watched my videos from other computers at the Warren Library for which is an ISP, which isn't IP address, which isn't connected to this house at all. They're running the same amount of commercials on all of my videos.
Yep.
The ones that have limited monetization and the ones that are monetized, which are very few. Another thing they do is they don't monetize the video until 4 or 5 days later, meaning all of the views we get in the beginning, we don't get any money for. All right. We're literally operating on a shoestring budget, and we're doing the show to save lives from suicide. We're up to 576 lives saved with one woman in there, Sam. But I challenge you. I bet you can't think of a relative, a family friend, or an acquaintance or somebody you work with who has been afflicted by a family member committing suicide. I challenge you, because it is an epidemic. Nobody's talking about it. We are literally throwing between 30 and 50,000 people just in America into a mass grave, and they got there via suicide. No one else is talking about it. No other comedians are tackling this. All right. There are some nonprofits out there, but they're not on the radar. I run a nonprofit, Second Class Citizen, which Redonkulas.com operates underneath. And I've been in this fight since the end of 2008. Because suicide almost got me. Came this fucking close. And if it can get me, it can get anyone. That's why I do what I do. But we can't do it with nothing. So please help us out. Anything you donate goes, we stretch that out as far as we can. We got to upgrade to Windows 11. We have a couple systems in here, and we got 2 on the way from a donor. But equipment isn't cheap. Overhead isn't cheap. You know, it is what it is. So whatever you can spare, please send it. I appreciate it. Let's get on with the show. All right.
Yeah, I'm on that list as well. And one of the things that I want to point out in the process of doing this show tonight, no kidding, a lot of this stuff is causing a lot of the other suicides that are happening out there. We focus primarily on veterans and guys that are going through the family court shit because there's an extremely high rate of suicide from all of that.
60 to 70%.
A lot of the other suicides are coming from the stress of people having to deal with not being able to get home, not being able to pay for anything, not being able to do anything, not being able to have a family. It's the stress is tremendous.
And Battledorf. What happens to a civilization that has a stockpile of single men who can't get married or progress with their lives? Historically speaking, what happens?
Their government will either find a way to send them to war to get rid of them, or they will off themselves.
Or they destroy from within.
Yeah.
It turns into a bloody mess.
Yep. Find the Mouse Utopia experiment.
Yeah, I've actually covered that on the show. You're absolutely correct.
Yep. Thought I'd mention again. I know you have. Look, this is serious. Our country, we can't sustain this.
Nope.
This is the point where we actually have to start fighting back. We are out of options. It's no longer a discussion. We need to start to find ways to fight back because this is just ridiculous. These people, this is all over the country. These little pockets of these guys are doing this.
This is anti-Islam. You hate Islam. I hate Islam. You're haters of Islam.
Yeah, we do. Fuck you.
Islam's coming to America? It's coming. Wait, is this going to be one day America will become a Muslim state, a Muslim country. Really? Tell it, Trump. That's never going to happen. Yes, it will happen. Never going to happen. God is powerful. God is powerful. Is that what everybody here wants? That's what our goal is, to make America Islam.
Now, again, he shouldn't be there by himself in a camera. There should be 20 guys standing behind him.
Yeah.
There should be 20 men there at a minimum. You shouldn't show up there onesie-twosies because when they do get violent, those guys are going to
fold too.
What?
When you show up in force, they do fold.
Yeah. Like listen, it's about time that the Americans, the American citizens of this country get on their fucking feet and say, no more. We're done. We are done. Period. This is ludicrous, and this is just Minnesota. We have Ohio. We have Maine. We have
no. That was Ohio. That was Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, and Ohio. I mean, it's virtually every blue state is just swamped in fraud, and the red states probably do have fraud as well, but probably not to this extent. I could be wrong. Please do your research, and if I am, send me an email, redonkulas12@gmail.com, and correct me. I am not a proud man, and I will admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, I got that one there.
Man, I'm getting a headache, bro.
I don't blame you, man. I flat out don't blame you. So boop, 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 boop. I'm going to put this one up here and talk about it for a second while I find a couple of other things. You can find these daycare providers and their data, okay, at daycareapocalypse.com. You can search all of the different daycares that are out there and go through this. You can become part of the engine that drives these fraud searches. It's not just daycare either. A lot of it is like medical transportation. When I worked for the personal injury firm, when I worked for Law Dog's personal injury firm, the medical transportation companies make bank off of just driving people to appointments. That's big money. Well, it turns out they're running fraud on that shit too. They've got 1,200 companies just in Ohio that are medical transportation companies that are doing nothing with the vehicles just sitting there gathering dirt.
Yeah, here's another thing. How many U.S. citizens couldn't get fucking medical care because it's being given away to fraudsters and people who aren't even fucking citizens.
Yes. Why is any foreign person getting taxpayer dollars?
Yeah.
Period. No, I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested in any of your crap.
Like, if you are here on a green card and you're on welfare, you need to go home because we're not paying for it. You need to add something of value to this country or get the fuck out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just completely gone right off the rails. This is going to be ugly. I'm pulling up all those links I showed you earlier. I'm pulling up a whole bunch of those right now.
Holy fucking shit!
Because I just can't have that many. I can't have that many browsers open.
All right, so anyway, this
it's
Sunday,
just not practical.
heck, this Saturday, I'm going to be in New Jersey supporting. Pearl Davies. She's doing a debate with Anna Kasparian from the Young Turks.
Kasparian, yeah.
Kasparian. And I'm helping her out with her notes and getting some stuff good to go. And I'm going to go there and support that. Now, I'm doing this because I'm in the business to save lives.
Yep.
And unfortunately, to get into the mainstream or popular on social media, you need to have a crowbar called tits, which I don't have. So, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. And again, I'm doing this to save lives. And she's also putting together a divorce, documentary. And I'm going to be featured in that as well. I did go there and film an interview with her, but it didn't make it. It's not up to snuff. So we're going to redo that.
Last year, wasn't it?
It was, I believe, 2 years ago.
November or December?
No, I don't remember. I think it was in 2023, end of 2023-ish when I did that. I don't remember. The years all blend together when you get older. They go by so fast.
That's fair.
But that's what's going on. I already have the airfare. I got the hotel and everything else. And then we're trying to get a deal cut with a local comedy club to actually film a live show once a week. I need to get with Blake and see if we can do that. Or at least.
Well, hey, I forgot. I bought a small, lightweight, full projector that we can use for something like that. We can project the show right onto the fucking wall in the club.
Yeah. So hopefully that will come in. That will gel into a decent plan. Because listen, I've been doing this for 19 years. I have a lot of material. It's all rude, crass, because I make fun of women's asses and whatever. But
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm gonna fucking throw the flag on the play here.
Okay.
We're not here to make anybody else feel good.
No.
We're done with that. We did that. We're here for us. We're here for our guys. We're here to pull other guys out of the fire. We're here to make sure that nobody else takes that fucking dirt nap. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you don't like my language. I do not give a fuck.
Correct.
Period. I'm here to do a job. If you don't like it, you don't like the way that we do it,
pound sand.
Blow me.
Yep. Because there's a lot of guys out there. This has been going on for 3 generations. There is millions and millions of men out there who have received the wound that never heals. When you take away a man's children, you leave a wound within him that never fucking heals. And these guys are walking around out there with all of this pain, anger, hatred, which is justified. It really is. And instead of using that pain, rage, and anger constructively, they point it inward and destroy themselves from within. That's where I come in. That's why I do the comedy and I make the jokes. Because, listen, if you can laugh at something, you can fucking destroy it. If you can laugh at something, you can master it.
Yep.
If you can laugh at something, you can fucking defeat it.
Yep.
And that's where we come in.
Yep.
All right.
You know what? That's where Jimmy comes in, and you can tell it's Jimmy because the beer can opened.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I
had the earbud in while I was at work there. You seemed a little spun up there, Pop.
I am.
It's been an exciting evening, Jimmy.
Yeah. So I say just executive decision. Let's take a quick pee break and then bring things down from an 8 to to a 4. How about
Eat
that?
a bag of dicks, Jimmy. We're dialing it up to 11. I haven't even gotten started yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, fuck me then. All right, go ahead, dwarf. Do it.
We got
Hit the
22 minutes.
Hit the pee break. That's fine.
Nah, go ahead. Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay.
Let's crush this shit.
Now, where were we? Oh my God. Let's see here. Oh, well, everybody is talking about fraud in Tim Waltz's Minnesota. Let's not forget the fraud in Gretchen Whitmer's Michigan is just as bad. It's time to clean house. Yes, that's right. Michigan, I'm not aware of 20 million state businesses grants caught in probe. Whitmer, MEDC pitched in at donor reception supporting her travel. Businesswoman hosted Whitmer fundraiser while seeking 20 million earmark. Charity helping pay for Governor Whitmer's trips draws lobbying complaint. And so on and so forth. Michigan's full of it as well. If that's not enough, this is the attorney that we just saw with the videos, the female attorney. Massive fraud taking place in Ohio. She says fraudulent Somalian healthcare companies have been created, charging as much as $250,000 per family per year for doing nothing. All being billed to Medicaid, and taxpayers are paying for it all. These individuals tried to report the fraud that was happening in Ohio, then eventually came to me to say that we're watching providers rubber stamp paperwork for home health. Can confirm, saw that stuff, didn't say anything. Love you, Law Dog. You have some shit going on behind your back in a lot of those cases. So in Ohio, and there's many states like this, Pennsylvania and other states too, where you can go in and say, you can say, my aging parent needs a home health care and I want to provide for it. You can sit at home without caring for an elderly parent who really doesn't need it. Make about $75,000 to $90,000 a year. Now you add two parents, that's $180,000. Now you add your in-laws, $250,000. You continue to add this and wonder why the services are being provided. So a lot of providers come in and say fraud is occurring. Their home healthcare networks say, well, we'll make it worth your while, which sounds like a kickback to me.
Yep. This is such bullshit, man.
Wait for it. Ready?
Okay. Oh!
That's Boston. That looks like a fucking nuke signature.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. Women are complaining that daycare is so fucking expensive, but you have this many providers in such a small area. Why isn't the price for your kid like $10? 40
You're missing it. You're missing it. They're not providers. They're just taking funds.
Yeah, they're not even doing anything.
Which drives prices up. 4,000 daycares in a 20-mile radius around Boston.
Hey, Steve, I just
with a quarter of that being water.
I just came up with a solution.
I have a solution too, but it would get me a federal orange jumpsuit and prison loaf for dinner.
All right, stand by. Sheriffs, I believe, have the right to deputize people, right?
Yes, they do.
I would like to see all of the sheriffs across this country, and I would like to see Trump put out a statement stating all veterans who are able-bodied report to the county sheriff to get deputized as law enforcement agents. And they can provide the manpower to go after this many fucking people because this is fucking huge. We don't have the resources.
You need to be combat arms or combat arms adjacent. I'm sorry, some of you are not cut out.
But this is so big, we might not even have enough if we bring in combat arms.
We'll have enough. We'll have enough.
I mean, that is what I mean. That needs to happen to make this stop overnight.
What needs to happen is exactly what you just said, and then the leash needs to be taken off.
Yeah.
No nice guy, no touchy-feely rules of engagement.
I would love to see those four guys in front of that grocery store talking mad trash, and you just see a fucking wave of individuals come over the hill and just fucking swamp them, handcuff them, and they're fucking gone. I'm sick of this shit.
Stack them in the parking lot for a bus to pick them up.
Yeah.
Put a couple of people on guard duty.
Now, if they're genuine U.S. citizens, that's a different story.
No,
you can weed them out.
Not anymore. If they're Somali and they're hanging out with those Somalis who are talking that shit, You're denaturalized. But I was born here. I don't care. I'm sorry, but at this point, I don't care.
Yeah, this is
you.
Getting,
you are not an American. You are not behaving as an American. You are behaving as a Somalian living in America.
And until we're willing to do something like this is going to go on indefinitely, I believe, because it's so massive.
Yep.
This is insane.
As the old saying goes, a few bad apples don't ruin the bunch. Well, in this case, yeah, it fucking does.
I mentioned this before. The guys who are doing the shit, we can see them. But the guys who are not doing the shit, but are also not saying to their compatriots, stop doing that, and are even cheering them on, that's just as bad.
But the thing is that that's very common in Islam.
Don't care. Then go do it in an Islamic country.
I'm just saying that you have a lot of Muslims who are cool, and then you have a small percentage who are radicalized and doing all of that crazy Islam stuff.
Go do it in a Muslim country.
That's right. You need to go to another country because we should not allow that here.
Go do it in a Muslim country. Look, I don't wish most of these people ill at all.
No, neither do I.
But go be happy, successful, prosperous, and fruitful in your own country.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not working. Multiculturalism failed. It is a failed experiment. We're done. We're not playing this anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I wish you all success in your own country.
One of the main reasons we're dealing with all of these problems is the cult of the cunt. They vote in a huge block, and all of our politicians go along with what they say, or they don't get fucking elected.
They covered feminism.
Yeah, we've done a show on that. But like the whole gay marriage, which led to the trans craziness, cult of the cunt wanted that because of compassion. The mass migration, cult of the cunt, and the Democrats wanted that to happen because they wanted to buy votes because they have no policy to stand on anymore. Yep. Virtually all of the problems we have today, you can trace them all upstream to the cult of the cunt and voting with their feelings and compassion. Like I said before, mercy is cheap, compassion is fucking expensive, and if you're going to vote with your feelings, I can almost guarantee you whatever you vote for is not going to math. Men are logical. We're reasonable. We look at problems and go, well, okay, that sounds nice, but who's going to pay for it? If you can't answer who's going to pay for it or how it gets funded, it shouldn't be implemented.
Well, you know what's funny, though? You know who's going to pay for it? You are. Another Somali immigrant scam was uncovered by Nick Shirley in Minnesota. This is from today. Somalians are creating fake transportation companies. They pretend to take people to and from appointments, but not a single one has ever had a passenger. There are over 800 of these Somalia-owned in Minnesota alone. I started to see these transportation companies going around, and it was always a Somali driver, but they never had a passenger, never, ever once. So I found out that in Minnesota, they have something called non-emergency medical transport. So this is going to the dentist, office therapy, whatever it might be. And the research came back that there are 1,020 of them, and more than 800 of them are Somali-owned. Nobody from the state of Minnesota ever cross-checks to see if any rides were ever actually provided. All they did was write the check.
Yep.
They're taking your. Why are we paying income tax? First of all, why are we paying property tax? If
like
this is what it's going to.
We're getting ass raped in federal taxes, state taxes, and property taxes.
Yeah.
And all they're really doing is they're funneling the money out the back door to whatever the fuck that money's going to, and then bitching and moaning that they don't have enough fucking money. It's about fucking time.
I'm
force them to open the fucking books, trace that money down, and fucking go after these people. I'm sick of this bullshit.
I'm done with being robbed. There is right now. This is RICO on a massive scale. This is embezzlement on a massive scale. There is no reason, no lawful reason for us to continue to pay taxes at this point.
Yes.
There is no lawful reason at all for us to continue to pay income tax or property tax at this point until this is resolved, until we can see that our money is not being literally stolen, which it is. We have clear evidence of that now.
Yeah, and like here's another thing that's really bothering me. The government bitched and moaned about getting a copy of Trump's tax returns, and they got them. It's about time we start digging through everyone in the government, state and federal level. Let's go through all of their fucking tax returns.
Yeah.
And because I guarantee you, we're going to find some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
And they need to fucking be ran up the goddamn flagpole for that.
Yep. We absolutely need to start holding these individuals accountable. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I don't care if I sound like a broken record. Fuck you. Okay? Politicians aren't. Politicians in the United States, at any rate, I don't care about other countries, are representatives. What's a representative? A representative is an agent that you hire and or appoint to represent your view to the government to make decisions for the benefit of your community.
Correct.
Okay. Now, what does that boil down to? He's the hired help. Stop thinking of these people as leaders. Stop thinking of these people as politicians. Never think of them as a fucking ruler. They're the hired help. Start treating them like the hired help. You catch the hired help cooking the books like this, what do you do with them?
They're fired. At a minimum.
Fired. At a minimum. How about what do you do with them the old American way, or maybe the Italian or Irish way?
Yeah, they get the
You're going out behind the building, son.
No.
We're gonna have a talk.
You're getting concrete shoes and getting a swimming.
Oh, no. I'm taking you into the alley first.
No. Let's not talk about any violence on the show.
I'm not talking about violence. We're gonna go out behind the building, we're gonna have a discussion. Okay. And then we're gonna go for a drive.
And then things happen.
Okay. We're going to have a discussion and then we're going to go for a drive.
Okay.
Okay. We've had enough of this. Why are we tolerating these people?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. We've got millions and millions of veterans who took the oath, and they are obligated because there's no expiration date on that. There's no expiration.
I don't recall an expiration date on mine.
And these are domestic enemies. If they're stealing this much money, if they're threatening this kind of violence, they're not assimilating. This is a domestic enemy. Plain and simple.
Absolutely.
Well, guess what?
Now, let's take this a little further. Following the exposure of millions in fraud at Somali-run care centers in Minnesota, similar concerns are now surfacing in Washington state, where 539 of about 5,000 licensed care centers are Somali-run, many lacking a physical address. Let's hit play just for fucking giggles.
There's no sound.
There isn't any sound.
Okay.
He's just scrolling.
Wow.
And scrolling. And scrolling. And scrolling. And scrolling. He's still in the A's.
Yep.
You get the point.
Yep.
You get the point. And look at the hours. 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Early Learning Daycare Center. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. And here's the thing, though. There's the scammers are very creative.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. I can guarantee you there's going to be like fake taxi companies, fake transportation. You already covered that. There's going to be fake meal prep people, probably fake counselors. It's just going to go on and on.
Okay, now I'm going to really piss the internet off.
Okay.
One of the internet's favorite things is our army of fucking autists.
Oh, the autisms?
The tisms.
The tisms, yeah.
The tisms on the internet. Everybody loves those guys because they make the internet fucking fun. Well, the Somalis, you out there, you autists, are you ready to go to work? Because the Somalis are faking it and pulling in $399 million in Medicaid autism claims.
Wow.
Okay? They're making money off of your ass and you're not getting a nickel of it. Autists of the internet, unite. Run these motherfuckers to ground.
That's right.
In a press release announcing the indictment, the U.S. Attorney's Office made clear that the alleged autism fraud scheme extended to a wide network of people. To drive up enrollment, Hassan and her partners paid monthly cash kickback payments to the parents of children who enrolled. The release reads, these kickback payments range from approximately $300 to $1,500 per month per child. The amount of these payments was contingent on the services DHS authorized a child to receive. The higher the authorization amount, the higher the kickback. Often parents threatened to leave and take their children to other autism centers if they did not get paid higher kickbacks.
Stop right there. All right. For you to get diagnosed with autism, you have to see a licensed professional.
I'm military intelligence. I'm obviously an autist.
Well, the thing is, if you're trying to get money from the government because you have an autistic child, you have to see a licensed professional who will go on the record stating your child has autism.
Yeah.
We need to find everyone that did that and pull their goddamn licenses and charge them for Medicare fraud. I would like to see them doing, 5 to 10 in the federal pen.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I'm also I'm sick and tired of our government. Like, if you're convicted of some kind of financial fraud, you go to Club Med jail. That needs to stop. If you're any kind of fucking crime, you're going to Gen Pop. I don't care what you did. Fuck you. Especially if you're stealing this kind of money from the taxpayers.
No, this is just deporting PNG.
Well, okay. I'm just saying.
I'd rather spend $700 on a plane ticket one time per individual than house them for $3,000 a month.
Okay. You can do that and then seize all their assets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seize all their assets, deport them, and PNG them.
Never to return.
Never to return. Persona non grata, baby.
Yep.
Now, here's the part that will add to your anger.
Okay.
What?
That's all you need. Just throw more wood on the pile. Let's go.
I'm going to throw more wood on the pile because Pam Bondi and her friends came out with this from the Justice Department. We've charged 98 individuals in relation to fraud in Minnesota. More than 60 have pled guilty or been convicted. More to come. Minnesota fraud. Nick Shirley's work has helped show the Americans the scale of fraud in Tim Walz's Minnesota, says Attorney General Pam Bondi. Except for one problem, you feckless little blonde cunt.
Ooh.
These cases are from 2022. You got fucking hamstrung by a 24-year-old kid with a YouTube channel, and you're trying to cover your ass by floating this shit from 2022? Fuck you. It just adds to the argument that we need to do something about all of you government fucking fruitcakes and redacted, fed post.
Swear word redacted, Lord's name in vain. Smurf my ball.
Various other statements.
Okay.
I don't feel like going to a federal prison, so various other statements, redacted, fed post.
All right.
Holy fuck, I'm mad.
This is insane. This is fucking insane. They literally, that one state alone, walked out with 13 aircraft carriers.
Yeah. A fleet of F-35s.
It's more than a fleet. It's 900 aircraft. That is like the entire Air Force.
Yeah.
An entire Air Force of F-35s gone. Because, I have a bad habit when people tell me money, I usually go, well, that's 5 or 6 sniper rifles. That's a tank and a half. That's 3 APCs.
Yeah.
Because that's how I think.
It's just pop math.
Yeah.
Have you done a whiteboard in pop math?
I have not.
The cost of a man's life through child support in terms of armor and armaments. I'll bet you purchase 2 or 3 tanks in your lifetime if you start family court when your child is 3.
I've actually did the math. I've paid over a 12-year period really close to $144,000.
Okay, so a man pad.
Well, first of all, the average guy, $144,000 into your 401k by the time you're 40.
Yeah.
You can retire by the time you're 52 to 55.
Okay.
All right. And a lot of men are never going to get to retire because they lost all of their disposable income during their prime earning years.
$140,000 I lost in cash and assets.
Yeah, that's just child support. I'm not talking about the house and the car.
No, that was the lawyer. That's just the lawyers and shit.
Wow.
and all the other stuff around it.
My lawyer was about 38,000, so it's 182,000. Half the house that I didn't get. It's about another 60,000. So I'm over $250,000 gone.
Yeah,
up in smoke.
That's what I'm talking about. That's where those assets go. It's all of that stuff. Yep.
Up in
And
smoke.
I went through court in King County.
Oh,
So yeah.
what are you gonna do?
It's fucking. Anyway, meanwhile, all of this fraud is going on. I'm just stumbling for words right now. This is the most blatant case of why are we paying taxes? One. Two, why are we listening to any of you anymore?
Yep.
Three, why are we not purging the government and installing a new interim government?
Yeah, that needs to happen. Yeah, and listen, if you guys out there, you have your own channels, take that clip of me earlier asking President Trump, to deal with the mainstream media.
Oh, the media, yeah.
I want that to go viral.
Yeah.
But please put a little thing at the bottom that says redonkulas.com so
yeah,
we can steer traffic to our site and get some more notoriety.
Yeah. But get that off of there, remove that
I
from
am
the
so
stage.
angry right now.
Yeah.
I can feel my pulse in my neck.
There is a whole other aspect to this fucking thing that I haven't even touched on yet. We don't have time right now because we're coming up on
we've got
those super chats. Yeah, exactly. We have 3 super chat. What everybody knows, okay, is the Great Replacement is real. We've accepted that. It's okay to talk about it now. We know it's happening. But let's say you want to replace a population. How would you go about that?
Well, number one, you got to make it conducive for them to do it without you need to remove all the stress.
Okay, so let's take the example we have right now. I showed you early on the video of the young girl in the car. She is representative of a whole generation, probably going on 3 generations now, of people that are desperate, can't take it anymore, and are frankly self-evicting from their meat suits at astronomical rates at this point in time. If you want to get rid of a population, you increase the stressors. This has been done. If you want to replace that population with another population, you decrease the stressors on that group, which is what we talked about tonight. The new incoming group is being given every advantage off of your money. You are paying for your own extinction. You're paying for your own replacement.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
It's a 1-for-1 trade. All of the stressors are being dropped on heritage Americans. Call us white, call us whatever you want. I don't care anymore because you've pissed us all off. All of the stressors are being placed on heritage Americans. All of the stressors are being taken off of these replacements, these pod people. It's like the movie Invasion of the fucking Body Snatchers. It's almost, and that's what they do too.
Yeah.
We just watch videos of it. It's almost identical to Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They're replacing us. They're literally replacing us.
Yep. When you break it down, and people are going to be like, no, that's not right. That's bullshit. You're a xenophobic. You're a racist.
Here's the problem.
It doesn't fucking work anymore. Shut the fuck up.
Also, shut the fuck up. Also, here's the problem. Dwarf went and did the fucking homework. That's what all of this is. This is both sides. I've got the whole thing.
Yep.
All of it. How bureaucracy can be used, how law can be used as a shield, as a weapon, how truth, information, and education can be used, the American design, representation, not rule, but how that corruption actually happens. The whole 9 yards. I've proved it scientifically to the point where I'm using AI to write a fucking course that can be taught in school. And a lot of it, you'll hate me for this. I don't care because it's me. A lot of this is based off of Plato's The Republic, because Plato recognized this 2,200 years ago.
Again, because we keep repeating the same patterns because
Exactly.
we're evil hairless monkeys and we don't fucking know any better.
Yes.
That's it.
Yep. You'll hate me. I don't care. Read Plato's Republic. It explains all of this shit. Read Aristotle's Rhetoric. It tells you how to argue against all of this shit. That's why I read these things. I don't read these to amuse myself. If I wanted to fucking amuse myself, I'd read Batman comics.
Yeah.
I like Batman comics.
So do I.
But I want to know what the fuck is going on, and I want to know how to do something about it. So I read about the guys who figured it out 2,000 years ago, and that stuff used to be taught to us. We used to know this shit so that it couldn't be pulled over on us. Fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I guess we're in super chat time.
We are in super chat.
Super chat time. Okay, so
God damn it.
Okay, so we cranked it up to 11. I'm going to bring it down to a 7 because I'm going to play us a brand new Billy Von Baum video.
Oh, brand new
He
video.
just released it today.
Happy.
I watched like 5 seconds of it. It's going to be great. It's going to be hilarious.
Let's do it. Let's
And
bring
we're
it
gonna-
down.
We're going to bring it down a notch.
He was in the army. She couldn't help herself because she was so lonely. These are the days Pop wasn't home.
Victor, we can't continue this affair. Terrence will find out.
He'll never know. He's on a mission in Panama. Now kiss me.
Glad we could get here in time to put this out, Mrs. Pop.
But the fire is still burning inside me.
Terrence, I miss you so much.
Okay, Mrs. Pop, I fixed your pipe.
However, can I repay you?
I think about you all the time, Terrence.
I'll have to call you back.
Something just came up. Well, hello there. Come on.
Excuse me, miss, you seem to be having some trouble. You have to pull on it firm, not hard, just firm.
You look pretty firm to me.
Maybe I can give you some private lessons. Excuse me. Can you tell me where Smith Street is?
That's funny. I live on that street.
Well, hop in. You can show me how to get there.
Mrs. Pop, your husband has sustained some serious injuries. However, he'll survive.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
I think I need some private consoling of my own.
That is fucked up.
Wow. I was watching that going, oh. Ooh.
You're going to get me sued, man.
It is funny.
Sued.
Oh.
That was funny. So, okay, are we down to like at least a 7, 6, maybe 6.5?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we're good. Okay. Just making sure, man. Want to take care of your fucking, don't want your blood pressure going out the fucking roof. Bastard.
These things happen.
Yeah. Yes, it does. But anyways, we got 395 over on the YouTubes with 287 likes. Let's get 350 likes, gentlemen. Ladies, if you're watching, come on. But do it.
Do it, man.
That is your assignment.
Unlike my ex. Man,
Or Gretchen Whitmer that also may or may not have liked it. In the ass.
Yeah, rumor control.
Rumor
control. It's allegedly, of course.
Allegedly. First one over here come from Sean St. George says, does the Refugee Act violate states' rights?
Yes. All of this, all of those, they absolutely. Yep.
This is bad. This is bad.
This is
needs to be
really
fixed.
bad. All right, let's see here.
They absolutely violate states' rights.
Next one comes from Jonathan English, 9146 for 10. He says, "Hey, Pop, I thought you got divorced to remove the heavy bag from the house."
Oh!
Okay.
No, the heavy bag divorced Pop, so she got him out of the house.
Yeah, actually, I used to have a heavy bag in the basement. I used to hit it every day. So
yeah, After tonight, I think getting a heavy bag in the house is a good idea, Pop.
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably shake this old house to pieces because I need like a 200-pound heavy bag.
I'm thinking about putting one in the yard.
There you go. El Snows here with 5 says, "Look on the bright side. Our enemies are on the decline too. Iran's reeling, Venezuela lost its leader, and Tampon Tim is bowing out of politics."
He needs to go to prison.
Yeah.
And he needs to get fucking sued because I watch some of the... When you watch those police walking down the street shooting people with paintball guns because they wouldn't get in their house.
Yeah.
That wasn't police. That was National Guard.
I don't care. I would
Don't care who they were. Yep.
I would fucking sue them into the goddamn Stone Age.
Yeah. People sitting on their porch on their own property and getting pelted by pepper balls.
Yeah.
I would have been inclined at that point to start returning fire.
All right, let's keep it down.
I have a paintball gun. What?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Continue on, Jimmy.
There you go. Sean St. George again with $4.99 says, "If you immigrate, it is your duty to assimilate to your new host country."
Don't care anymore. 20-year moratorium on immigration, period.
Yep.
No exceptions.
That's right.
That's where I'm at too. Ghosty 426 with 10 says, "Keep up the good work, Terrence and Dwarf. My prayers for your mother's soul, Terrence."
Thank you very much. And listen, I was over the past week, I was reviewing the comments on those videos, and you guys left great comments, and I appreciate every single one of them. And listen, man, it's one of the hardest things a person will have to deal with is the death of a parent. And I hope I don't have to deal with any more, deaths, because it is fucking tough, man. It is tough.
We love you, man. No homo.
Thank you. Don't make it weird.
The wicked weird man.
I'll give you a gentle hug. No homo.
You're making it weird, man.
Weird, man.
Making it weird, man.
Let's see. Domestic 12 with 5 says, "This is your daily reminder that Muhammad died the exact same way he said he would die if he was a false prophet. Fake Islam." Yeah.
Interdasting.
Yep. Sean St. George again with another 5 or $4.99, I should say. Somali made a video gloating how he gets everything for free off our tax dollars.
Yes.
He is now incarcerated.
Oh, really?
Yep, they came and got him.
Where's my Nelson? Ha ha. Looked around and found out.
Look, this is just bullshit. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. We got El Snows again with 5 says, "Ask Aaron Cleary how cucked Minnesotans are. They hate themselves to the point where they welcome those who will destroy them and us."
Yeah, you're right. And listen, a lot of people in the country have been like literally brainwashed over the past 30 years by our own mainstream media to the point where we hate men. We especially hate white men. And, it's just ludicrous.
Look, point blank, if I got on camera and I was a professional at a university or some other environment and said anywhere near 1/10 of the shit that these black professors say about white people on a daily basis,
you'd be gone.
I'd be gone. The university would probably be burned to the ground after having to pay off a whole bunch of black families, and probably the city would be put on fire.
Yeah.
I am fucking tired of it. And I'm not going to take it anymore either.
Yeah.
I got you. It's called fatigue, ninja fatigue.
I have ninja fatigue.
So I think from now on, I might even just make my screen name, my Twitter name, Iquitsuocha, which is White Devil in the tongue of the tribe in Ace Ventura, the second movie, whatever the fuck it is.
Continue on. We're going down a rabbit hole here. Let's not throw gas on the flames.
Did I tell you about that time in Korea?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make you laugh, man. Shut up.
It's all good, man. I'll be fine.
All right, last one here from the Plains Warrior with $2 says, condolences to the popster.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for your wonderful super chats. All right, how's Rumble doing? Rumble, Rumble, Rumble. Oh, boy.
Here we go. All right.
See, Pop, at least you're starting to get desensitized to that because I saw you dancing a little bit there.
Yeah, I have to. It's so mind numbing.
It's
Trailer Park Hillary. I can't stand that.
Yikes. All right. Bitch. Mando with the first chat of the night. He says, rip off the bandage, Jimmy. Bolshevik, Bolshevik, Bolshevik. Drink you who white knight simp slapping savages. All right, where's Beetle Dwarf? There's Beetle Dwarf.
Bolsheviks.
No, don't say it. Bolsheviks. No, please stop.
Bolsheviks.
It's showtime. Bolsheviks, baby. Everyone drink.
All right.
Yep. And Mando coming back again says, Pop, you apologize for taking care of family issues again, and I suspect there will be a line of former and current NCOs ready to give you wall-to-wall counseling.
Yes, and you will find that manual on our website in PDF form.
I am going to recommend that Pop walk the ball flick gauntlet. We all line up, and he has to walk past all of us, right face, ball flick, left face, carry on to the next guy.
It's kind of gay, but all right.
It's kind of gay, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know.
Carry on.
Carrying on. 68 Barracuda says, hey, Tiffany, Terrence, go check your fucking email or mailbox. Your Christmas present is waiting.
Okay. I was there just before Christmas. Got some T-shirts, got a lot of cards and stuff. And I need to go back.
Well, do it because apparently 68 Barracuda's Christmas present is waiting for you. So you better go get it, you bastard.
I hear it's a Pringles can.
Hopefully, we'll see what it is.
I would laugh my ass off if it is a Pringles can, but it's filled with love and joy and not shit.
Yeah. The penalty for fucking a dude over in Ranger School.
It is what it is. See, Mighty Mouse Malibu dropping 20 says, Pop, so sorry for you, bud. This is near the end for me too. I haven't lost much family yet. I'm in my mid-40s now. My dad was given an expectancy he'd long surpassed. Escaped East Germany as a kid.
Ooh. Wow. This has got to be a nightmare for him then.
Yeah.
Yep. He continues here, says, family got a sponsor to come here. He volunteered for NAM, served in Agent Orange hotspots, did auto body, served in a fire department before respirators and O2, has COPD, still going, but has dementia.
Yeah, that's all.
Hey, man.
My mother had dementia at the end, man, and then I myself, if I go down that road, I'm not riding it out till the last stop. I'm just not doing it.
Yep, I'm kind of with you there. If I can't control my brain or my bowels, just find a nice plot outside for me.
No, I'm gonna go out for a midnight moon tan.
Midnight moon
winter
in late January.
Gonna go do a little full nude tan out in the winter.
Drink a whole bunch of vodka. Take some pills. Lay down.
Get a moron-sized bottle of Skull.
Yeah.
Redefine popsicle.
That's absolutely correct. Either that or a gunfight with some drug cartel, but they might not exist by then, so we'll see.
Well, then, Pop, you could go buy yourself a boat and get yourself some letters of marque if that bill passes through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah, that's something I would actually do, though.
They could easily, they could pass bounties on illegal aliens.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. All right.
Moving on here. Start issuing letters of marque. Go on.
Mando coming back says, which blew up faster, the Somalian fraud or Pop's ex's body count?
I think the Somalis win by a scotch.
Just a scotchy, just a scotchy chingo.
Correct. Scotchy.
Like your ex may or may not have contracted him multiple times.
I listen. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't even care anymore, to be honest.
Just trying to make you laugh again, man.
The only thing about that whole situation that still bothers me today is that she murdered my dog, and I will never get over that. That is just fucking.
That's just fucking unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable.
Yeah.
Let's see. 68 Barracuda says, "Hey, Battle Hobbit, get this map to Burlingame next time you talk to him."
Which map? The Somalia map?
Yeah, 68 Barracuda going to have to be a little more specific.
Yeah, I can fucking hand that off to him later after the show.
Send an email and we'll get it over to you. Susan McCarley jumping in says, "It was good to see Hilton get an atomic wedgie over this." Yes, it was.
You're talking about that one hotel?
Yep.
You got
refused. Yeah. What happened? I didn't catch that.
There was a Hilton. There was a hotel that operated under Hilton, and
I know what happened. I know what happened there, but what was the consequences? I didn't see that.
Hilton completely nuked them from their services.
Yeah.
Oh,
they are no
longer a Hilton hotel.
No longer affiliated with Hilton.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Go for the Emperor. Says, if you want to be Judge Dredd, you need to be treated as Judge Dredd. Judges get harder sentences.
Well, we'll see.
There you go. Jack X23 says, "Happy National Kerfuffle Day, gents."
Is it National Kerfuffle Day?
Well, the 5-year anniversary.
Oh, the 5-year anniversary of Happy Kerfuffle. I understand. I got you. Members of Congress stood outside and had a candlelight vigil, apparently. I would like to say to Congress, fuck all of you. I think we should freaking human centipede you all together in a big gay loop. And I wish you nothing but ill. Have a nice night.
Yeah, I sent that.
Let's keep that kind of talk down. Move on to the next one.
I'm not going to human centipede anybody. I just wish it would happen.
Just saying.
It would be funny, though.
Would be funny.
I hate that movie.
Well, there's a reason to hate that movie, which is why I chose it.
Okay, next one.
Carry on.
68 Barracuda says, "Battle Hobbit, can you do a history lesson on the Persian king Cambyses and the corrupted judge Sisaminas?"
Oh,
never heard of that.
I'm pretty sure I pronounced those names wrong, but I did my best.
Spell the name.
Persian king is Cambyses.
Okay, and who's the judge?
The judge is Sisamnes.
Sisaminas. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. We'll see if we can fit that in. That's a pretty good one.
In regards to like corrupt judges, I would love to see us pass a law that if a judge is overturned 3 times, he's off the bench.
I'd like to see if a judge releases a violent criminal more than 3 times, that they deserve the same treatment that the violent criminal gets arrested for on his next crime.
Well, it's the same with the false rape charges. Yeah, yes. You do the time that you created.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm not talking just to the judges. I'm talking the DAs, the lawyers, the paper pushers, everyone involved with releasing violent criminals back onto our streets need to be punished.
But the thing is they did that during the communism era when it was starting off. They did that to create division and problems.
Yeah. You know when they did that? During the Bolshevik era.
Yes. All right.
Bolsheviks. Drink.
You really did walk right into that one, though.
Yeah. Next one.
So Mando coming back says, "Poponomics. How much ordnance can be purchased for the amount spent on X item?" Poponomics. That'd be the video. That'd be the title for the video.
Poponomics. Yeah.
How many sniper rifles can you buy when you got fucked over?
$144,000 in child support.
For record, all of you out there listening, Pop has always done this that I know of.
Yeah.
This isn't something new. He's always been this way.
I've always thought like this. You can ask Blake too. He'd be like, I just bought this new camera. It cost me like $2,700. I'm like, Jesus Christ. That's a sniper rifle, a shotgun, and a regular assault rifle, plus ammo.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
And that's what he would say. He'd be like, what? Like,
Original Flavor Blake was caught off guard several times by statements like that. I recall several incidents where Pop would be laughing his ass off.
Yeah, we got Tantalum 180 here who says, I got this pissed about shit like this 15 years ago. I am so numb at being a rent slave. None of this shit surprises me. Thank you for the receipts.
Yeah.
All right.
We always come with receipts.
Again, if you want our notes, send us an email, redonkulas12gmail.com, and we will get them to you.
By the way, our Sam, number 569, was in the hospital for a little bit for some stuff. She is on her way home. She should be home by now, actually.
Good.
And recovering. So
good to hear that. Good to hear that.
And I am glad the Greenberry Express arrived for her situation. All right, next one.
68 Barracuda says, gentlemen, I strongly recommend you check out the TPC Tommy's podcast on YouTube, as well as Crypto Rich Politics and Tom Luongo's Gold, Goats, and Guns podcast on EM Burlingame.
All right, cool.
I've mentioned this before. EM Burlingame is part of Colonel Murray's roundtable from time to time.
Oh, shit.
I've had a couple of conversations with him.
Good.
There you go. Cliff 3188 jumped in and says, was talking with a few colleagues about the Somali fraud. Of all the punishments we thought of for the politicians and others complicit in it, let's just say tar and feathering was the least painful.
Yep. Listen, this is getting serious. This is unforgivable. And like those news networks that haven't covered this story at all, they need to pull their licenses immediately. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. If you're not going to report on actual major shit happening in this very country, you don't deserve to report at all. Fuck off.
There you go. 6-Day Barracuda. He's piggybacking off of his previous comment about your Christmas present. Says, Pop, go check your mail and drink your Christmas present straight from the bottle on the show. It will help you unspin up yourself. I promise.
Okay.
What is this? What is this?
Don't threaten me with alcohol.
Oh, by the way, we're making 10 gallons of Dutch ale with honey. I have the ingredients incoming.
Nice.
So on top of our mead.
Yeah.
That sounds so good. I might have to make a road trip just for the beer.
It's okay. I
Jimmy,
got a futon for you, Jimmy.
We can make that happen. We got room for it.
I got a futon for you.
Fuck yeah. See, we got Nick Coldus here, dropping 20, says, great stuff. Can't believe our unbridled empathy is funding Al-Shabaab.
Yeah.
Beyond
Yep.
fucking stupid. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So can we designate mainly all these Somalians that are doing that as terrorists because they are funding terrorists with our dollars?
Wait, something just occurred to me. That I know of, funding a terrorist organization is a serious felony crime, yes?
Yes.
All of our government agencies are directly responsible for and complicit in funding these terrorist organizations. And, I didn't know is never a defense.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. I have trust in the government less and less every day.
My level of anger is just absolutely through the fucking roof. Carry on, Jimmy.
Carry on.
Mando coming back says, I am stunned. Jimmy trying to be the voice of reason? Who is this and where is the waffle regent? Degen. Right here, man.
Yeah.
It's a fair point.
Listen, I teach kickboxing on Monday, Jimmy, right? And I told him the story about your job application or your job interview for the first show. You drank yourself until you passed out and puked.
Yeah.
And I was literally like I'm talking to him and they're like, oh, that's terrible. I go, terrible? That guy obviously had no fucks to give. We needed him. Because a guy who has no fucks to give will go the extra mile.
Yeah.
Yep. Gaze upon my field of fucks and notice that it is barren.
Yep. I had the whole class laughing at that one.
Hell yeah, man. I like hearing stories like that. Let's see, Jack X23 says, still got the show QR code on my truck, driving all through the country, hoping it helps. Also, what kind of equipment do you guys need?
Send us an email. I'll give you a list of stuff.
Yep. Let's see. Tomahawk here, drop a 5, says, hey, Jimmy, want to hang out and watch Dan Bongino sometime? No, I will pass. I will pass.
You know what? I'm going to say this about Bongino. One of the reasons that he bowed out, the major reason that he is citing, is because he felt detached from his family.
Well, there was that, and he was not allowed to do what he wanted to do. They would not let him off the chain.
Oh, that's a big problem.
Yeah. If I
didn't know.
I show up somewhere and you keep me you don't have me report in for duty for more of the same.
Yeah.
When I get called up to go do special duty, it's to make sure it's fucking successful.
Yeah.
By hook or by crook. When I showed up, I was a fucking force multiplier. I made shit happen. Was it by regulation? Sometimes. But if you want results, that's the way it is.
On the books, it was by regs.
Yeah.
We were really good at that part. Everything looks fine on the books.
Well, I wrote the report in such a shade of light gray you couldn't tell it was other than white.
Yeah.
But white is bad these days, Pop.
When you write reports, you want to keep them as white as possible.
Someday I'll tell the story of how we managed to requisition an AFI's van.
Ooh. All right. We can't go off the rabbit hole.
No rabbit holes right now.
Roll through it.
All right. Well, I was going to click the rabbit hole button. Damn
do
it.
We're good.
All right. 68 Barracuda says, everyone who is participating in rubber stamping this fraud are complicit in the crimes.
Yes.
Arrest them and try them as well. Yes. They deserve the exact same punishment as those that are committing the fraud.
Yes. 110% agree.
If not worse. I won't go any further. We got PJ Bear here with 10 says, I drive for medical transport in NYS. We're legit, but debtors won't pay their bills. The company is closing Friday. It's the best place I've worked for. They haven't abused or harassed me.
Motherfucker. I know there are good companies out there. I know for a fact that there are good companies out there.
But just
like I said, I worked for a law firm like that. Yes. And I'm sorry you're losing your job like that. But also, there are a bunch of bad ones.
Just imagine if there wasn't all of this fraud and that money went to pay legitimate companies.
Yeah.
Because, you're losing your job because you're a victim of this indirectly.
Yeah, because your company can't get funding because some Somali got it.
Yeah, it's second and third order of effects.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Exactly correct.
Susan McCarley here with 5 says, you could tell Minnesota is lost when its citizens won't speak on behalf of white Melissa Hortman, her family, or her golden retriever. I have not heard that story.
She is the representative who spoke out against fraud in the Somalis.
Okay.
And then was assassinated not days later.
By a guy that was hired by Tim Waltz, believe it or not. And in his confession letter, which it could be real or not, Tim Waltz told the guy to do the thing.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
This is not going to go well.
No. Tomahawk here says, sheriffs are basically politicians. They ain't doing shit. Well,
very much depends. We've got a very good one here named Dar Leaf. Look up Sheriff Dar Leaf.
Yep. What's the sheriff's name down in Florida who is based as fuck? And I think he needs to run for a higher office.
I don't know his name.
He's the one that walked out with the big old Cuban gold chain after the drug bust. He's also the one that says, if someone breaks into your house, just shoot him and save us. Save.
Oh,
tax,
that guy.
That guy. I can't remember what his name is, but that guy's good. I like that guy.
One of the sheriffs that I'm familiar with was Sheriff Joe Arpaio in Arizona.
Yeah.
And
he was a little hit or miss, as I understood.
I was not a fan of his tactics. I thought they were a little draconian.
His tactics.
Yeah, he was an ass. Like they'd put people in these restraint chairs and beat the shit out of them. Some of them died. And a lot of
depends on who they're doing that to, dude. I just don't care anymore.
Well,
10 years ago, I would have been on your side here.
I know.
Right now, I'm having a hard time.
And the Phoenix police actually apprehended a dude, and I think he was either something minor or he was innocent, laid him on the fucking blacktop, and he got 3rd-degree burns on 30% of his fucking body.
Oh, that's anywhere in Arizona, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you live in an environment like that, you don't lay people on the fucking ground.
On the fry pan?
Yeah, that's common sense. If you don't have common sense, you shouldn't be wearing a badge and carrying a gun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're getting a rabbit hole. Keep going.
Moving on.
Mando
coming back says, Dwarf, CBRN guys like me may not be trigger pullers, but some of us know how to read a wind map and figure out a CDM.
No. You are combat arms adjacent. I'm not combat arms either, but I am combat arms adjacent. Those people are also used. I'm talking about the clerks and the supply guys who are folding sheets for 20 hours a week and fucking off for the other 20 and then doing nothing for the rest of the time.
All right.
You know who I mean. Carry on.
Yep.
Move along.
Ellie Card coming in says, Pop, question. What D&D character are you?
I am a 5th level half-orc fighter, 2-fisted, fighting with an 18 over 00 strength and a 19 con.
That is a whole lot of nerd talk that I did not understand.
I know, but he will.
Don't get us started. Do not open this particular rabbit hole.
There you go. Got Jackal the Emperor. What's up, brother? Says, hey, bonus hole belligerents. Good to see your butt juice rags back in 2026. All this healthcare fraud and now 700 credit. A major credit report firm gets hacked, exposing 5.8 million.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goody.
And that's another thing is our personal data.
Yeah.
It should not be collected anywhere. And if you're a company and you get hacked to that extent, you should have to pay a penalty for every person in the database who got hacked. I see it.
There you go. Hey, here you go, Pop. International House of Whoop Ass is coming in. Says, hey, guys, send me an email when Pop gets to New Jersey. I'm on the south end of Jersey. I'll go help as much as needed. I'm free as it is.
I'll be at the Bally's Resort and Casino the 9th and the 10th, and I leave on the 11th.
Should buy you a hooker, too?
No.
I buy my own hookers.
I'm retired. I don't fuck around that shit anymore, man. I'm good.
Yeah. What are you doing, Pop? I'm pouring whiskey in my hand. What are you doing? I'm getting my date drunk.
I like it. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, yeah.
Billy Von Baum, if you're out there listening and hear this in the future, we need that. We need that video.
Hilarious. All right, keep going.
We got Tomahawk here with 5. Says, these third worlders were imported, are tribal as fuck. Yes. None of them are going to rat out their own. No, and it's quite funny to see the Somalians say, oh, the black people that live here in America, they will side with us. When there's literally you scroll up just one more and there's black people saying, fuck these Somalians.
That's right.
And all this other shit. It's like, bro.
Listen, I will give them credit for their level of loyalty to their own people. We need to have that level of loyalty to our own people.
Correct.
We need to stop punching to the side.
Yep.
All right. Move along. Next one.
Punch forward. 68 Barracuda says, Dwarf, why are you taking them in the back alley behind the dumb dumpster and then taking them for a ride?
We can't go into detail here on the
show. Yeah.
Jimmy, assess a homo suspicion point. He didn't say no homo.
Assess a homo suspicion point, not understanding that I am Irish. And if you go behind the bar into the alley, you're about to have a bad day and an expensive hospital bill.
Yeah, all right. No violence. Move along.
There's no violence there.
No violence. No homo suspicion.
It's Irish tradition.
Move along.
It's Irish
you see here.
Oh man!
I'm just discussing old Irish tradition.
I know. I understand.
Let's see. Alicard says, I have a better idea, Dwarf. Penal colony in the harshest environment.
So, like on the set of the View.
You got to build it. It's expensive. No.
All we got to do is just load them up in a plane and drop them out in the Sahara Desert.
We're not doing that. Keep going.
Keep going. Make them all power boys on the View.
Like that. Let's go. Next one.
Let's see. Amanda coming back says, Nick, next pimp tart wife-statute in ordinance rather than standard currency. Ooh.
Pimp tart.
Okay.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Tomahawk here says, completely off the subject. Are we taking Greenland or not? What are your thoughts?
I would love to do that.
Why?
Because if we take the Greenland, the UN is going to kick the United States out of the UN.
Good.
We just shut off their funding and throw them out of New York, and they're done anyway.
Yeah. Listen, I want to see America take Greenland, accept whatever provinces from Canada into the United States, but we're not assuming any of their fucking debt that can go to Ottawa to pay off the fruitcakes and pay all that shit off.
Yeah.
I would like to see better relations with Mexico, get rid of the narco terrorists,
Yeah.
and have very friendly relations with all of the countries in South America.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
No, I'm good with that. I want to see Alberta secede just because I'd love to see Alberta as like our neighbor.
Northern Texas?
It would be the Austria of North America.
Yeah. Yeah. I would love to see that.
I think Albertans are pretty okay. I've met some.
I like all those ideas. Tomahawk here dropping 5 says, you guys make it so fucking hard not to Fed post sometimes. This system cannot be saved. The cancer is too widespread. Not voting our way out.
No, we're not.
Yeah. If you guys follow me on Twitter, yeah, you'll understand my stances on a lot of things. See, Jackal coming back says, can I get a copy of that document on core of a dichotomy dwarf? I'll email you if you want.
Yeah, email us. We'll get it to you.
Oh, document of what?
The document on core of dichotomy.
Oh, he saw the title on the thing. Yes, it is the course I'm putting together that explains how to exterminate one race and replace it with another. Yes.
Yes.
There you go. All right, let's see. Alucard, he's wanting box wine and Catland for Pop to calm him down. Well, we brought it from an 8 to a 4. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and bring it down to a 2.
We're still hovering around a 7.5, Jimmy.
Go on, keep going.
Right.
Push the button.
Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop.
Good times.
There you go.
Let's see here. Scrolling down here. Mando coming back says, so when it came to the heavy bag, did Pop hit it and quit it? Allegedly, of course.
I always tried to do 12 rounds, 12 3-minute rounds. I'm old now, so I can only do 5, sometimes 8.
When Pop hits the heavy bag, he always comes back for more.
All right.
This is circling the drain. Carry on.
Carry on.
Steve Barracuda says, was that a full German heavy bag? Play the fatty chasing Pop.
Oh, no.
A couple of those.
We talking about the full German weather girl in her comments here?
The refrigerator with a head.
Like this one?
Damn.
Pop drank a little too much and found himself in red trash land.
I drank a 4 up to an 8 and then paid with it.
Yeah. Oh. See, Alex Patino here. Hey, good to see you there, Alex. Says, I assimilated pretty well into U.S. culture. Okay, so I failed to convert to Mormonism when I lived in Utah.
Ooh. I'm not going to hold that against you.
No.
No, fuck that.
No, I've talked with Alex a lot. He's a fucking damn good dude. You can stay, Alex.
Yeah.
I am assuming that he is Mexican.
Yes, he is.
I don't have any problem with Mexicans. I have a problem with the potato people from the hills. Those are annoying as fucking dumber than a box of fucking rocks.
I just have a problem with anyone who refuses to assimilate. I don't care what race you are. I really don't fucking care.
My best friend from high school is Mexican. She married a Polish guy, and they've got like 6 kids.
Yeah. I
have zero beef at all with Mexicans.
Yeah, I don't.
If you plan to immigrate, you better assimilate, because if not, you're going to be treated like an invasion.
2 of the hottest girlfriends I ever had were like Mexican.
And you didn't get stabbed?
No, those, they didn't stab me.
That's the Colombian girls.
Tried
Really.
to stab me.
Colombians and Puerto Ricans are the stabby ones.
The stabbies?
Yeah.
I don't want to be on the slabby by a stabby. Yeah. Good.
Nope. See, we got Dreadnox here dropping 20. He says, you guys got my fucking blood pressure up. I might just forget to file my taxes this year.
We did our job.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I went to a barber in Miami, and the girl cutting my hair was Colombian, and she shaved me with a straight razor. I looked at her and I said, I can't believe I'm letting a Colombian hold a straight razor to my throat. She goes, oh, you date the Colombian girl, huh? That actually happened. That was 2005.
All right, move along. Next one.
Ellie Card, he's wanting, of course, it's got to get played at least once every stream.
There we go. Singing Pop.
How did you know, Pop?
Yeah, I had a feeling. All right.
Still disturbing, but still funny.
I hate that one.
Let's see, 68 Barracuda says, Jimmy, did you get yourself a Smith & Wesson 686 yet?
Get a Taurus instead. You save a lot of money.
No, I have not. But tomorrow, I am definitely going to check out the tool truck tomorrow that comes around and whatnot. The giveaway for the December is a 20 gauge bullpup Turkish-made shotgun.
You don't want 20 gauge. You want a 12 gauge. 20 gauge is shit.
And I know, but yeah, you got the tickets. I'm buying tools from them. It'd be a free gun, so I'll take it.
It's a raffle. Okay.
Yeah, it's a raffle. So if I get it,
I'm serious. The Taurus Tracker and a 357 is a very good platform, and it will not break the bank.
All right. Good to know.
All right, let's see. Professor Blake Pooh Ass Blaster coming in says, play Singing Blake and Pop, my condolences to your mother. Yep,
Thank you.
Where is it? There
We
it
did
is.
have a request for Singing Pop. You guys are jackasses. Always want to watch the same shit over and over again. Pick new videos.
Look at me, I wanna be the captain of the sea.
About time.
The poop that came from me, I'd rather steer us to debauchery.
Careful what you ask for, video guy. Careful what you ask for.
Yep.
There you go. International House of Whoop Ass coming in says, the rules of guns is 1 is none, 2 is 1, and 3 is parts.
Fair enough.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I like that. Ellie Card says, I heard people are calling for a tax strike. Your thoughts?
I concur.
We just talked about that.
Well, it's
quite a bit.
It's just a shame that your taxes are already deducted from your paycheck and all that shit. But I don't know.
At this point, we have pretty much confirmed RICO activity.
Yes.
Massive theft and embezzlement crossing state lines. So you've got no obligation to pay into a criminal enterprise. You're actually funding a criminal enterprise.
We've been funding the criminal enterprise since 1913. In my opinion.
We know this, but now we have it confirmed on paper. So anyway, carry on.
Next one.
We got Idiot Grimlock here dropping 5. Says, finally got it to work. Apologies. Take it easy, y'all.
That's what she said.
All right.
I know what he's talking about. He sent me an email on the side. I'll explain later.
There we go. See, Tomahawk dropping 5 says, how many veterans could have been helped with all that money?
Oh, all of them.
Don't get me
literally all of them.
All of them.
Literally every veteran.
Listen, we would have enough money to take care of all our veterans, dig up all of the guys buried overseas, and bring them back to be buried in the United States. Because I find it reprehensible. We have 138 135,000 soldiers or servicemen who died for this country, and the government couldn't flip the bill to bring them back. I'm so pissed about that.
The SIL-High program does bring some back. I had some buddies on the SIL-High, but it's nowhere near what it should be. It's nowhere near as funded as it should be.
Yeah. No. Next one, let's go.
68 Barracuda says, Florida Sheriff Judd Grady, that is that guy, will kill you graveyard dead. Yep. Sheriff Grady, that guy's awesome. Hope he runs for governor of Florida sometime. So the last of the boomers here with 5 says, hang tough, play rough, stay frosty, and always remember, gentlemen, pointy end first and frequently. Just make sure if you're going to be pointing it at a certain questionable hole that you protect your pointy end.
Yep.
And flush it down the toilet and watch it go. All right, we got 68 Barracuda again. Says nobody rolls an 18/00 strength.
I've done it once. One time. And it was great.
Yep.
Plus 3 to hit, plus 6 damage.
That's exactly what he continues with. So he says, so fuck you with your plus 3 to hit and plus 6 damage.
There you go.
I've done it once.
Yeah. I did it once as well. I even remember where I was at the dining room table at our house in Shelby.
Yep. It's very rare, but it's so satisfying if you can do it.
It is very satisfying.
There you go. Dreadnox drop a 5 says, I've sampled the cuisine of 9 nationalities. Sicilian was by far the deadliest.
Okay.
What's the difference between a pregnant Sicilian girl and a black bear?
I don't know.
20 pounds in a plain black dress.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
That is an old Irish joke from the 80s.
You get one of those for these.
And somewhere out there's a Sicilian guy. I'm going to kill that motherfucker right there. I'm killing him.
After I'm done laughing, I'm going to go kill that motherfucker.
We're just trying to make people laugh, man.
Alex Patino coming back for 5 says the best way to do a tax strike would be to take Cappy's advice, and that's get a low-paying job where you pay the least amount of tax and use the system.
Fair enough. Or you start your own business and juggle the books like Bozo the Clown. There you go.
Yeah.
Next one.
All right, let's see here. We got one more over on the YouTube side from Greetman5697 for 7. Says, my father passed this last October 17th. We were both there for our families when it mattered. May you have pride and good memories.
Thank you so much. Listen, man, like my father died 2009, and I never had a relationship with him, so I didn't give 2 shits. He was an asshole. Really, he was. It's not like my mother said anything. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. I remember all the way back then. So, like when my mother passed, I don't have any family anymore. That's it. It's just me. So, other than the guys I served with, and the guys from the regiment.
Fuck you. You got the whole fucking regiment.
I'm talking about blood relation.
Group hug.
All right, let's not make it weird. Continue.
Big gay group hug.
You are fined 1 homo suspicion point for violation of the Man Code Morality Statute.
Man.
Okay, I heard that.
God damn it. Did anyone else think of the Rob Schneider quote from The Longest Yard? Group hug in the showers tonight. That was you, Dwarf. That one's for you.
All right,
Yes.
next one.
That's fair.
All right, we're going to jump over to the MGTOW side of things here. If it'll load up here real quick. We'll do that. Let's see. Crazy Uncle looks like he's got a 3 in a row here. First one for 5 says, Tampon Tammy says he accept all the responsibility. Since he did, perhaps, we should start by taking all his assets to pay back the state. Start with the liquid assets, move on to the solid assets, and when that is over, toss him to the crowd for them to take the rest out of his ass.
Fair enough. Next one.
No homo. After all, he After all, he says he takes responsibility. FYI, when a politician says that crap, he's trying to look like a martyr. Sorry, British cigarette. That's not how this works.
No, we're not playing anymore. Look, this isn't like, I stole $4 or $5 million. This is a whole other fucking level.
This is an industry.
Yeah. And it happened under your watch. People reported it and you didn't do shit about it. So you should lose all of your fucking immunity if you were even allowed any. Fuck that guy.
Yep. And guys out there in the audience, do yourself a favor and Google, what is the average IQ of a Somalian?
85.
They didn't do this by themselves. They did it with help.
Yeah.
That's correct. There's no way they did this by
All right, come on, let's move along.
Carry on.
Crazy Uncle again says, this is why I say mercy is expensive. The liberal socialists keep putting lipstick on a pig by changing all this criminal invaders into migrants/refugees. George Carlin was right about the soft language. Hell, even the show Babylon 5 showed this change in terminologies in order to justify their traitorous actions as compassion. What a load of Bolshevik.
I know. I love Babylon 5. That's one of my favorite shows.
And Crazy Uncle's last one here says, did you see the video of the skinny claiming he and his friends claiming the state belongs to them now?
Yeah, we saw that one.
Yeah.
They even claimed the farmers are now his slaves. Okay, if there's any group you don't want to piss off outside the military, it's farmers. Just look at what's going on in Europe. The bullseye the heart of a woodchuck at 350 meters on a regular basis. Remember, farmers freed this country once already.
You're right.
They also feed this country, so don't piss off people that grow your food.
Next one.
I have a headline I'm going to throw in here really fast. The judge presiding over the corruption case of Bibi Netanyahu of Israel has just been killed in a highway collision.
Yeah, I'm buying that one.
Yeah, and Princess Diane was killed in an accident as well.
Carry on.
Carrying on. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Transformational Synergy says, great topic, guys. Yep. I think we're all gonna need to be prescribed blood pressure meds.
I didn't even scratch the surface either.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's really bad.
And listen, you guys need to roll deep if you're going to go troll these people. Don't show up in onesie twosies.
Yeah,
you need to roll deep.
50 to 100 at the minimum.
No. Minimum 10. Minimum 10.
10 between 10 and 20 is plenty.
Yeah, because if you go there onesie twosies, they can make you disappear. But if you have 15, 20 guys, that's not going to happen. All right, Nick, keep going. All
right, let's see here. Looks like that covers everything over there. Nothing over on the Odyssey side of things.
I got some cash.
All right,
I'm got some cash apps.
We got some cash apps.
Casheeps. We got 46 views over on the Twatosphere. Let me do just one more quick run through. Not on Pops X because I'm not that kind of guy.
Oh, hey.
Oh. All right, so I got 30 from Susie McCarley.
Thank you,
Minnesota Nice become Minnesota Vice.
Yeah,
I concur. We got HKC for 5. Bolshevik. Okay. We've got 50 from Gregory Van Dyke for keeping up the good fight.
Oh, he gets one of these.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
We got a cash app from Sean Bordeaux. And he says, thanks. We got one from Rural Man Life Enterprises, and his was $25. You have my annual donation headed to your mailbox. Thank you very much, man. And let's see, we got another one here from Scene Fries. I know it's Sean, but I'm just fucking with you. For donation for former 18 Delta, whom you've helped. Thank you so much, man. That actually goes a long way. We've got a cash app from Boss And it says, Suscummy, Riggers, I'm going to Jackson. Fair enough. All right. That's it for the cash apps.
Cash apps. All right. I did see a couple sneaky bastards over on the Rumble side because
there are always sneaky bastards on the Rumble side.
Oh, excuse me. See, Alicard says, I learned how to propagate boysenberry from cuttings. Another skill learned.
Yeah, that's useful. That's useful.
There you go. All right. Looks like that was the only sneaky bastard on the Rumble side. So we're going to call it a night for tonight.
All right.
Battle Dwarf.
What?
Final words.
I barely scratched the surface on this tonight. Your government is completely corrupt. It is one big RICO action. It's I can't even put it into words. It's not funny. It's real. You're being robbed. I have no idea why we're still paying taxes, and I have no idea why we're not out in the street with pitchforks at this point. That's it. That's all I've got.
All right. We'll probably do other shows on this, especially when we start finding there will be fraud in other states. So this might actually be.
I covered 5 other states. What do you want?
I'm just saying,
okay, fair enough.
Like Maine, that's going to be huge.
Yeah,
we know Michigan is going to get it.
Colorado,
Maine, Michigan, Massachusetts, Colorado, Ohio. I forget. There's a couple others.
I did read
why the numbers 36 and 38 keep coming up. I keep seeing those numbers.
I did read that there is going to be some investigations. I'm putting that in air quotes. You can't see it, but into California as well. And then you got Washington and Ohio. And I'm sure there's other states because, well, it's the government and the government is good at doing fraud.
Word of caution, there is a video out there that purports to be a fraud going on in California with an Iranian guy driving a Bentley. That is a satire video.
Oh, okay.
It's like $42 million. The guy's driving like a Bentley or something like that, a really nice car. It's a complete satire video. The guy who made the video came out and said it was satire, so don't fall for that. But there is going to be fraud there, 100% guaranteed.
Yep.
Well, yeah, just look at the CDL bullshit going with California.
Yeah.
All right, that the rabbit hole. All right, Popster, we need safety briefing.
All right, everybody. It's the holidays, so don't drink and drive, don't drink and swim. It's not going to work out for you. If you absolutely must fornicate, wear a condom, take it with you, or flush it down the toilet and watch it go all the way down. Why? Because women are sneaky bitches, and child support does last 18 to 21 years or more if they're in college, depending upon the state you are in. Rack up, pack up, and stack up because there's always safety in numbers. Maintain your situational awareness because if you're going to be attacked, something in your environment will have changed. It's up to you to see it. And last but not least, I'm sick and tired of throwing you dudes in the dirt because you're taking a permanent solution to a temporary problem. All right, you have to play the long game. Your future can literally change on a dime and often does. Stay in the fight if you want to win. And if all else fails, live at a motherfucking spite. And remember, Uncle Pop is here cheering for you for all of your victories, even the ones you can never tell anyone about. Boom, beer me.
There you go. And I just happened to look over at my buttons. And I'm hovering over this one button because I want to click it so bad. But we're still on YouTube. I can't remember if it's edited or not. You guys all know my spiel. Go to the merch store and whatnot. And, well, this one is for all of the scam artists, the government, and anyone abating and screwing us over and, well, giving us the Eiffel Tower without consent.
Fuck you and all your motherfucking friends, nigga. Give a fuck if y'all in kindergarten, I'll whoop y'all motherfucking ass. That's why Santa Claus ain't real, bitch. That's why I fucked your mama, bitch. I'll fuck up all y'all kids. I don't care, goddammit. Huh? Prove it to me. Prove it to me. That's why you ain't going to Disney World, bitch. Fuck you and your friends. Fuck all y'all, bitch.
Boom.
There you have it.
There you have it.
It only seemed fitting to end the show with that. But
That's
all right,
fair.
gentlemen, we will see you on Thursday. The Captaint will be here on Thursday. So I'll be here to just hang out.
I may be doing Colonel Murray's roundtable on Thursday, so that Blake will.
Got it.
But there you go. All right, gentlemen, that's us for the night. Out.
Take it easy.